When I pretend everything is what I want it to be, I look exactly like what you had always wanted to see. When I pretend I can forget about the criminal I am, stealing second after second just cause I know I can. But I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just trying to bend the truth. I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be, so I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather pay all the life. No turning back now. Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can say
YouTube. We're uploading most times of the week, a few times, 3, 4. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again in your live. Guys, today is going to be a super stacked OCE qualifier #1, and I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Computers, and how the hell you doing?
Doing my best, Vape. I'm doing my best. It's great to see our first Australian event tonight.
This is our
Looking forward to this very much.
Yes, very much so. This is our first all OCE region tournament. What is up to everybody watching from around the world? Great to see every single one of you. Jug Expert, Nicky Mabob, Packz on Packz, and of course SoulsClue, and so many more. Guys, it is great to see all of you guys in the building. I know it's a much different start time than you're used to, but of course, we're going to be getting to some action. Coming up first, going to be Kia taking on VL. Then it's going to be Packz taking on Fidget Stimmer, Wizard of Oz taking on... Wait, no, that's not correct. I got to fix that. It's going to be... Wait. Computers, I'm already messing up. Yes, I am. It's gonna be Agent Darkwolf coming up. So, chat, we are gonna be fixing that real quick. Of course, pro event series commentator, by the way, Computerson. But this is I have no idea who most of these guys play, but we're getting introduced to the AOS region, to the OCE. We're coming down, and chat, let's get to it. Let's go and let's roll. Computerson, OCE qualifier #1 starts now. Let's go.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And there's gonna be a lot of new names. I'm only familiar, I think, with SoulsClue here. So I'm just gonna be excited to see what the character selections are going to be, as always. So
oh, absolutely, man. This is gonna be a banger from pillar to post. And once again, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Let's go and let's do this damn thing. What's up, by the way? Adrian said he's speaking as quick as Gilbags. I don't even know what that means, but you know what? I like you around here, so let's get it. Let me tell these players to un-AFK Computerson. And now, once again, this is gonna be a complete sweat show from start to finish. I have no clue who's gonna win this, but you know what? That is up to the players, though. Let's get it, though. Kia's good to go, and so is VL. Once again, guys, everybody watching around the world, thank you so much for being here. Computerson, let's get to it.
Excellent here. What do we have now at the character selection screen? Nicky Mabob says that you're Fidget Stimmer. Okay. Keep that in mind.
Absolutely. Who is going to be in the bracket? They're going to be coming up match #2. And now let's see what OCE is here to do. Let's see if they came to bang. Right now you see Veal coming out with that Ermac. You do love to see it. Kia coming out with that Kung Lao. We have gotten to see them in earlier events. They made their way into Shark Tank and they absolutely went crazy. Chat, let's get to it though. Our very first qualifier for the region from down under. Let's get going. And yo, what's going on, Bruno? I see you in the building. Chat, let's go.
Round 1.
Oh yeah, loving this classic Ermac skin as well. And yeah, let's see what the down under boys have to bring for us here.
All right, right now we do see Kia trying to make their way in. Veal right now trying to avoid all of those projectiles. And now trying to make their way in. Kung Lao, they're going to be doing a bit of a dance-off. Beautiful use of the armor, a little bit Raw Soul-esque. Overhead coming through. Flamethrower technology, though, this is a very common loadout we do see on the side of Kung Lao, though. With that striker, or not that striker, with that sector Computerson, we know all well how deadly that can be.
Oh yeah, so we've seen this pairing many times before. Sector has always got some good motion, especially with those double rockets. And right now, we know Kung Lao's got great armor, so he's going to be using that a lot as well. And Kia, strong opening statement coming out hard.
Kia coming through as the #1 seed, by the way. And yo, Sour Socks, I see you in the building. I see all the Aussies hanging out with us. Computers, it's a great time to be an MK fan. We're doing events for literally all regions. As we see that, though, we've got a breakaway on the side of Veal. Now, you cannot let this damage add up, though. These projectiles will eat you alive. Red, beautiful stuff on the side of Kia, who's starting to pull away.
Truly global here, and I know Australia is a huge continent, but hopefully Ping aligns in the graces of everybody here, and hopefully it gets some solid connection throughout this, just having it be region specific.
Oh yes, sir, those overheads are absolutely going to be making you cry. Still making our way in, goes for the load. There's a beautiful grab, and you know Janet is on the way. One of the best loadouts in the entire game. We want to see if Veal can get to that damage, though. Goes for the crunch, not going to find his way in. Okay, overhead. Kia right now is on. He's got him in the red zone. Can he finish this? The 1-2, the big crunch, not gonna work. Kia, that defense holding up until it doesn't. Yo, Kingston for life. What's up, man? Okay. Crunch is on the way. Down one. Goes for the armor, but wait. Goes for it again. The armor's so nice. We did it twice. That is absolutely gonna send it home. Kia is looking fantastic.
Yeah, great great performance, great showing right there. Veal was not really able to get too much offense going, save a couple of those throws, and Kia just in control here. Now it's gonna be 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you this. By the way, am I mispronouncing the name? You guys legally do have to tell me. Either way, let's get you to that next match. Let's do the damn thing. Is it Vile or Veal? I should be Veal, right? I don't know. Nobody tells me nothing. But I'll tell you this, Chad. Match #2 on its way.
Yeah. Yeah, like Veil, yeah, I think it's
Veil,
like that.
Veil, okay, yeah, okay. Chad, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, all right? I'm not a very smart man. I didn't graduate college. I, of course, didn't graduate high school. Middle school was a bit of a challenge as well. Chad, let's do the damn thing, and now, Veil. All right, Veil, computers, and say it with me.
Believe that would be how you say it, Veil, and it looks like they're gonna change here to Rain and Janet, keeping Janet as the cameo, but Rain here is going to be in the mix. There's the first time we've seen the double rockets there right now.
Do not worry, guys. We're having a great time. This is all part of it. 1-1, and now, though, immediately going to be cashing out into that armor, though, and you can see it. Kia loves spending that armor. However, we've got water balls and loose. That Jen absolutely going to be making you cry. Still another goated loadout we see, Computer Sin.
Absolutely, nice to have Janet's assistance there to squeeze some more damage out of any kind of throw opportunity you get. You can see that. Now we're gonna see a little aerial hat action here. But they're now getting some a little bit of offense going as Veil. Continuing there with the back three. Good stuff right here. Janet is in the mix again.
Yes, sir. Back three city population, you bro. Guaranteed jumping. Goes for the set play. Goes for that overhead Kia there to trip you up. But now we've got armor on the other end, and that is going to be a beautiful, dominant round coming from Veil. Getting it done. Let's get you to that next round. All right, Veil starting to wake up, and I appreciate the effort. Let's go.
Yeah, getting their first round on the board. You love to see that here. With the character selection showing to be proving true, I should say.
And yo, I see all my goats up in the building. DJ Crush making that cameo. And Big Malmers, it would not be a stream without you. Back three again. The double back three. The back three is so nice, we did it thrice. Now this is looking like Veil gonna be taking it over completely, chat. Or am I tripping? I probably am tripping. Computer said no. And you can see Kia has a sense of urgency now.
That left bar is not too far apart. Full meter, however, for Veil. No out of resources currently at the moment is Kia. See if we can get in and change that. Another back three, one of the most beautiful auto shimmies in the game.
All right, Veil looking a lot better since switching to the Hydromancer. Solid grab on his end as well. Into the air we go, and this is looking like mincemeat over here. Veil on the verge and breaks right through that armor. That could have been the round, and that could have been the game, but this is going to be chip territory, and that armor absolutely going to crush you. That is going to do it, and that is going to be Veil tying it up, a 1-1 score. Producing two players we're not very familiar with, though. I got to say, I am loving what I'm seeing out of the OCE region, though, and there's still so much more coming your way.
Yeah, they're both new players to me, and a great way to be introduced to both of them right here, starting off 1-1. Great stuff here. Let's see if Kia's going to continue with Lau, or if he's got another character in his pocket. Who knows?
We're going to see. We're going to see if he's got that pocket. By the way, what's up to everybody in the chat? Big Nicky, I see you in the building. Carl, he's in. I hope I'm saying your guys' name right. Big Packz in the building. Milo as well. And all right, guys, it is action time. Kia says we're making that switch. Let's go.
Oh, indeed. It's Takeda time and Jax. All right. Was not sure what to expect there, but Takeda's always a welcome treat for my eyes.
Takeda, much more, I would say, mobile character. Less reliant on the armor, Computer Sin, but still, you've got to get up in there, and you're going to have to make this man pay. As we know, Rain, a super improved character in this game. That back three will absolutely sting you. And we can see it, though, the zoning effort's already on the line. Coming from Kia, saps him right in and throws him down.
Yeah, good stuff right there. And I really love this Takeda skin, too. That's a cool mask, and everything about Takeda's pretty cool for me.
Oh, yes, sir. However, we've got some bubbles coming up, though. And yo, Papito, what's up, man? He says, I'm just going to bed. Either way, you have yourself a nice sleep, man. Thank you so much. Be sure to check out the replay. And once again, guys, if you're enjoying the action, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out tremendously. And Computerson, this has been the switch that has definitely been needed, though. You can see Kia doing a lot better.
Yeah, looking pretty strong right here. Got a decent health advantage. Jax is always going to contribute here to some nice damage. 202 off a grab is pretty sweet right there.
Yo, what's up, Dowski? I see you in the building. Welcome to the channel, by the way. And DJ Crust saying, flush me, Dave, flush me. I'd be like, nah, into the air. And Mal coming through with $100 already, saying, let's get this season kicked off. Let's go. Mal saying, Vape, I need you to wake the hell up, though. This is going to do it. And Mal coming through with 100. Going to the season finale. Computers in the community already going crazy.
My God, amazing stuff. Already 100 for the season for Oceania region. Awesome stuff right there.
Can we get some,
thank you so much.
Can we get some big M's in the chat coming from Mal, who says, let's get this season kicked off with a bang.
Yeah, no kidding. And hi, Y2J fan. Good to see you in the chat as well.
Johnny Consumer. Oh, wait, do we have Minneapolis back? Minneapolis is back in the house, baby.
Do we? Oh,
$10 on the board. Are you kidding me? Johnny Consumer, you absolute demon. Thank you and Mal so much. Computerson, that's $110 in that piggy bank.
What a great start to our first Australian event right here. Love to see the grace of the community and all of the love here provided. It's really a beautiful thing here. Worldwide Mortal Kombat continues.
Oh yes, it does, and I could not do it without my partner in crime on the side of Computerson. However, Kia looking like he is making Vale absolutely cry. And once again, Johnny Consumer and Mal, thank you so much for everything you do in front of a live audience of well over 60. And if things are continuing to heat up, Kia seems to have found the kryptonite to this reign.
Pretty strong here. Great use of Takeda's range and Jack's ground pound especially. He's now one touch away here. A very light touch too. Only 8 damage remaining to be had. But here comes a combo in return. Not giving up so easily yet.
Oh, he's gonna spend that fatal blow. He's gonna cash out. Is he dead? We didn't bring the cat with us today. We have no way of knowing. There's legally no way we can find out. And now I'm awoken, Chad. You've awoken me. Oh, Jesus. That breaks the pelvis though. Back 3, down 1. Can he bring this back? That Jack's getting absolutely hammered. Trying to get one more. He's on chip territory. The flawless block. Still pushing forward. The 1-1-2 crashes him down. He needs one more projectile, and he slides into home plate, but the down 2 is going to crush his dreams, and Vale is going to tie this up insane.
Fight.
My God, yeah, really went for the swing from the chandelier. Thought Jax was going to cover him, but instead, down 2 is there to tie up the round count.
Yes, sir, and Packz is alluding to it. The flawless blocks absolutely crushing you. Banish Brawl, what's going on? Y2J and the GOAT mod Shutter up in the house, and so many more. OCE is playing that. There's $110 on that finale because Computerson, I'm not gonna lie to you, there kind of is.
It certainly is. And yeah, back to that last match, Vale had a crucial flawless block there at the end to allow him to take that round. And now he's in full control here. He's stomped on the gas pedal at the moment.
Yes, sir, and that's going to be the game, though. Vale is going to take their first lead in the set. Keep in mind, Kia coming into this tournament ranked the #1 seed, and Vale the #4 seed. This would be a gigantic upset. But when there's that kind of money on the line, Computerson, people forget, man. Let's get you to that replay. Let's go!
Time to lock in right here, and yeah, this is a top 8. I believe there was originally 20 players in the bracket last time I looked, I think. So you had to work a lot just to get here, and so this is not an easy task by any means. But now the 2-1 lead belongs to Vale here.
Oh, that is right, man. Are we going to see an upset in the making? I see, by the way, basically everybody from OCE up in the building. Thomas Stack, welcome to the channel. Great to have you around, and so many more. Chat, let's see if this is an upset in the making. Vale, do you have what it takes? Let's go!
Do I need any?
Oh yeah, it's Y2J's point there. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't even comment on your overlay yet in the graphics right now. It looks clean and awesome.
We went with a little bit of blue today, chat. We're feeling the blues. Yeah. All right, what do you want from me? Hey, yo, what's up, Shad? He's saying not another Rasul. I assure you, this is not another Rasul. Rasul is only a 1 of 1. And Eisen saying this is a hype set. I have to agree. The waterworks on full display coming from the Hydromancer Pewter.
Yeah, great stuff right here. Already coming off to a bit of a lead. Gonna eat that jump in, however, from Kia. And there's a big opportunity here if he's got some jacks.
And yo, Mao coming through with our first sub of the day. Thank you so much, saying that these are rookie numbers. We gotta pump those the hell up. And you can see it though. Vale once again in some trouble, slams him down. And I think this might be enough to clean it up though. It's gonna be close. Mao, thank you so much for everything you do. Computerson, Vale would need a Christmas miracle to bring this back, but it's not gonna happen. That is gonna do it, Chad.
Kia looking great right now, and he's looking to knot this one up. And our first match might be a game 5. He does have one round away from it now. So let's see if he can continue his momentum here.
There's no way we get a game 5 on our first ever OCE set. Is it gonna happen? It's kind of looking like it, Chad, and that makes me angry. I'm kidding. No, it does not. Jumping right into the action. Overhead lashes. That Sector gonna be well and right. That's a full combo pewter, and this is gonna do a shit ton of damage.
Oh, indeed. I just noticed that he changed from Jax now to Sector, so I did not realize that at first.
You can see it. By the way, shout outs to all 6-7 of you guys in the building. Yes, we'd love to see it. Rip missiles coming back down. Big up block on the side of Kia. And Kia looking to send this one all the way to the final game. Pearson, he's one combo away. He's close. Sends him down again. He's got the Oki. What's he gonna do? And that's gonna be a chat, and we are going to a game number 5. I need to see emotes in the building. I need to see some hype. Let me know you've got a pulse. This is gonna be the final one, Computerson. This one is going the distance.
Yeah, what a way to kick off the event right here. Getting a game 5 already out of the gate. Love to see that.
And Shantu, I see you in the building. Thank you so much. Says love from India, love from Southern California, man. We're visiting the OCE region today, and I gotta say that these guys have been a class act from start to finish. And Computerson, I gotta say, I cannot wait to do more events for this region. But you know what? It all starts here, chat. Let's get it. This is gonna be the final one. Who is taking this one home, and who is going to winners finals? Who will be our first qualifier of the day? Let's get going. Computerson, let's go.
I'm curious what time it is over there. Is that
time for a game 5? Is what it is.
Is it still Friday there, or is it Saturday now? I mean, it's almost Saturday here. I'm about an hour away from it being midnight Saturday.
Nicky Mabob, what time is it for you? They're 17 hours ahead, so it's a little bit of a thing. 2 p.m. on a Saturday.
17 hours ahead. Okay, so it's 2 p.m. Saturday. Okay, gotcha.
Johnny Consumer says, I'm sorry I wasn't here live. Always watching though, Johnny. Thank you so much. We were just talking about the Minneapolis crowd, and I can tell you, me and Computerson missed you dearly. What's up, man? Thank you so much for that $20 super chat. Computerson, what the hell have I missed?
Absolutely, thank you so much. Right now, it's a pretty evenly contested match here at the moment, but Noob Saibot is the choice now for Vale. So we did miss the character selection screen, and it looks like it's going to be Janet yet again, rocking with Kia here. Still in the Takeda, got a bit of a health advantage now.
Oh, I see it right now, and this is going to be a scramble to the finish. It is currently Kia who's holding all the cards. And yo, Mao says I'm up at 5 a.m. We're watching from around the world. Thank you guys all so much for being here. And the support has been overwhelming. And you know what? We're not stopping anytime soon. Just like the players, goes for the low. And what is this coming from Run to Music all day? It says Friday late stream. Let's get it. Thank you so much. So far, $25 in the super chat funds. Thank you guys again. Run to Music all day. My absolute goat. What is going on? And with that, Kia is going to be on set point. They've managed to make this comeback, Peter.
Much love right there for the super chat yet again, and yeah, already 110 in the pot for the players as well, so that's great stuff right here. And now Kia was working with the health lead. Now he's going to use his meter to get rid of that combo early before most damage has been done.
All right, well, the overhead lash is going to be making you cry. And by the way, Packz, I appreciate that invite, man. Look at OCE being on time, man. This region's goated, man. However, that armored low is going to be just as goated. The down one. And Kia right now not staring at a life lead. Computerson, they are in some trouble. Does the cameo get involved? You better believe it.
Correct, you are. Vale looking to even this up to maybe go to final round of game 5. But maybe some other plans here are possessed by Kia. Let's see what we can do.
Big jump, big punish, and chat. This goes to a final round. Absolutely insane. This is, by the way, the match we wanted to start off with the OC region. And as I see that Red Phoenix up in the building saying it's going to be Saturday morning. Shout outs to everybody watching around the world. All right, one of these two is going to be going down. You do not want to go to the lower bracket, not just yet, Peter. I can assure you of that.
Oh yeah, it's always tough deep waters down there in the lower end of the bracket. because there's going to be somebody down there angry playing with a whole different art so they don't get eliminated. When your back is against the wall, that's when the best gameplay can come out of some players.
This might be the first OCE match I've seen in quite some time without high ping. You know what? They're all next to each other. This is going to be the perfect setup, though. And as I say that, Kia in some big trouble. That Janet is absolutely going crazy. Goes with the pop, and he's going full double pits to Chesty. Another low. Cannot afford to get shimmied here, Computerson. This is starting to pull away on the side of Vale. Okay.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better start.
Wow, that's not going to hit. He's got to cancel it. And does so wisely, but it's not going to be enough. And this is going to be Vale with the biggest upset of the night. But wait. There's no way, Peter. There's no way. He can see the victory from here. There's no way he brings us back. There's no way he brings us back, and he cannot. And with that, that is going to be all Vale with the biggest upset of the night. The number 4 seed taking it over the number 1. Computerson, these guys are out for blood. Number 1 is going to be coming out, and with that, that is going to be Vale moving on to winners finals. And Johnny Consumer, thank you so much for the 100 jewels. You absolute demon. Nothing but love to everybody watching around the world. Computerson, give me your thoughts on that set.
Oh, it's what a better way to kick off the event series here than with getting a final game, final round. And ultimately, it's Vale who's going to come through with the character selection to Noob Saibot, proving to work out pretty well for him right there as he sneaks away with the victory.
That is right, man. That is right. But if you think the action stops there, think again. And now with that, that is going to be Kia dropping down to the lower side. But Computerson, we've got to keep this train rolling. Coming up next, this is a match I had my eye on. This is going to be Fidget Stimmer, a.k.a. Nicky Mabob. We've all had our eyes on them, taking on Packz. And this one is going to be an absolute sweat show. Computerson, are you ready for match number 2? Because I'm taking you with me. In fact, I'm taking all 100 and whoever people, all these goats up in the building. We're all going. You ready for this? Let's go!
I am ready. GJ Crush, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's a good question, actually. Shutter, is it the top 2 that qualify here, Vape?
Top 1. You got to win this damn thing. You got to win this entire thing.
Okay.
And what is this, though? Coming from Young Milo, it says bacon, beef, spaghetti, caramel. Are we just naming ingredients? What is this? But I'll tell you this, Young Milo, thank you so much for that $10 super chat, helping to support the series. As you guys can see, $110 coming from Mao and Johnny Consumer has already been dropped into that prize pool. And all I gotta say, guys, is it's gonna get only crazier from here. Remember, there's gonna be 8 qualifiers in total, Computerson, and you know what? I got a feeling that the community is gonna rally behind it. Let's get you back to the action, Computerson. I have sent you that invite. We are ready now for match number 2.
I'm on my way. Yeah, this is such an interesting combination of foods we got in there, Young Milo. You even snuck a prawn in there.
Shout outs to Young Milo once again for that $10 super chat, guys. The love has been overwhelming, but now we've got to get you to these matches. Let's get it, and let's send it your way.
Right, looking forward to seeing what we have here. I'm not familiar with. Well, no, I have seen. I have seen. Sorry, Fidget Stimmer.
By the way, SoulsClue is bringing up a very good point. Packz won the last OCE tournament I hosted. That was close to what, 2 years ago? Let's see how they've improved since then. And Fidget Stimmer, by the way, coming out with the Kenji. I know Y2J has got to be screaming. Let's get it.
Good stuff. Yeah. So let's see, Nicky Mabob's got the Kenshi. Got the cool old school Kung Lao cameo skin as well. And look at Lee May's on the screen, so I'm happy. I don't get to see Lee May very often.
It would not be a stream without the Sauce Boss. Welcome back. And for everybody asking if we changed our stream time, no, we did not. We're doing this is a bit of a detour for our Fight Night series. We're coming to OCE. We're doing 8 qualifiers, and then we're doing a grand finale. Let's get those Storm Rage. I see you up in the building. All right, though, Fidget Stimmer coming out. Going for the cancels. Lee May, though, hits like a truck, though, with those T-Rex arms. You got to be careful.
Yeah, they slightly extended the range some patches ago, but still a little bit stubby. But right there, it matters not. Big damage going to be provided by Scorpion as well. Really effective cameo with Lee May.
Stimmer goes for the Biden Blast, not going to be connecting, and that is going to be a very clean round coming from Packz. Packz a very big favorite in this tournament, and we'll see how his run's going to go. However, Fidget Stimmer stands in his way. Okay, jumping, coming. Goes for the bitch slap. Now we're slicing and dicing Peterson. However, that Lee May is going to be getting her way, making her way in.
Great way to stay safe right there. Immediately follows block and return, but right after I said that, did something a little unsafe and is have to get the Chi-Town punished for it.
You can see these two are trying to fill each other. I'm sure they've played 110 games together. However, right now, this is the one that mattered. The qualifier spot is on the line. You've got to go. Biden Blast immediately cancels into it, though, and another slice dies. It is going to be now Fidget Stimmer starting to make their way in. Hey. By the way, Shutter, yes, that is Nikki Mabob. Their name's actually Fidget Stimmer. Okay. Nice slow. Now we are still swinging away. We are going crazy. Look at the damage, Pewter.
Bringing him all the way to the right side of the screen. Yeah, big time damage here. Nice tech and a big health lead as well.
Oh, that is
tricky here for Packz. And now it's another 1 round apiece. Great stuff.
Oh, yes, it is. And by the way, guys, if you're just making your way here to the fight night, this is going to be the very second match of the night. We've got so many more coming your way. The entire top 8 is going to be ran on stream. And you see FidgetStimmer trying to make their way in. They do get a ton of damage. Nice aerial combo to go with it. Trying to keep that pressure up. Goes for the cancel again. Immediately cancels out of it, though. A solid grab. And that Scorpion combo is going to be making you cry. Come Pearson, look at this. Heating up right in front of us. Going crazy.
Almost went for the triple lantern. Oh, was trying to shoot the last one out of the sky, but 259 damage off of a throw. That's pretty good stuff. And now they got full bar to work with too.
I love to see this, man. We have not gotten to see a Lee May on stream in quite some time. As I say that, though, we just passed 100 viewers. What's up to everybody watching around the world? We love to have you here. And Packz right now starting to take that lead. However, no, FidgetStimmer immediately answers back, gets a nice aerial combo. Here's going to be some good set play. Icy Dice goes for the cancel again for the Biden blast. Not going to be making any headway. Okay.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Really I haven't seen Seto come out to play just yet, but still not giving any problems for Nikki Mabob. And now the Lao hat is going to do it, up 1-0.
And you see Johnny Consumer in the chat. He's saying if Lee May wins, that's another 50. However, it is going to be FidgetStimmer who takes that first game. Let's go take a look at that replay. Of course, sponsored by this amazing community. Computerson, I got to say, I'm liking the late night crowd. I don't know about you, but I got to say, it's a good time.
I've had quite a day, so I'm a bit tired, but I am being energized here by the play and the new players that we get to see, and so this is a fantastic time. And let's see if the first match can live, or second match can live up to the first one, because right now this seems like a pretty evenly matched to me as far as the play is going.
Well, it's looking good. No one can escape. Well, it's looking good. This Kenshi right now making some headway on the side of FidgetStimmer. By the way, FidgetStimmer coming through as the number 3 seed, Packz the number 2. But we've seen upsets today, and we could see another one right in front of our eyes. Let's go. Big damage though on the side of this Lee May, looking to bang.
Great stuff, popping that lantern from long distance and getting a nice combo off of it. Packz is looking to even this round, or this match count up, but right now, yeah, I got a little bit of a health lead, but not too big a one. Let's see what happens.
And you can see it though. FidgetStimmer just absolutely peppering them. These are not a lot. These are kind of pot shots, but they do add up, as we well know. Goes for the Lao again. That Lao doing a tremendous amount of heat. Good tech on the side of Stimmer. Biden blast into the sky. This is gonna be a gigantic lead, by the way. Cannot break away. Scorpion absolutely melting your health bar right in front of you, Peter. And he's not blocking on wake up. 9 out of 10. Proctologist not gonna recommend that. 1-1, and that is going to be somewhat of a dominant round on the side of Packz.
Yeah, he started cruising there after a while. Some early damage was put on by FidgetStimmer, but then with the damage that comes out from Lee May, just delete that health bar so quickly. There's a nice another 412.
And that health bar coming from this Kenshi has seen such better days. And you can see Packz starting to lock in. And that's right, we've done one OCE tournament for MK1 before, and Packz was the winner. However, he was not on Lee May though, trying to show some of his repertoire here. And out, big slices. Not committing though, reminds me of every relationship ever. Jump-in's coming, and Lantern's on the way as well. Not gonna be able to activate it, not just yet. Actually, no, scratch that, he is. In chat, this is gonna be a win. There's nothing Stimmer can do, and that is gonna be Packz knotting things up. All these matches, by the way, super close as of now, and this one is gonna be holding true as well.
Yep, really trading punches right here. Both these matches have featured that. And yeah, right now Packz on Packz is going to tie it up, one apiece right here. Really strong showing there in match number 2 by Packz.
Oh, absolutely. And now let's see if we can get you back to, as we do know well know, Stimmer plays a lot of characters. They play an excellent rating. I'd like to see if they bring it out. Ultimately, they're going to be up to the player to my right. Let's get you to it.
Yeah, we are all over the world. We had India representing earlier, 9 a.m. So I'm guessing that's in Europe somewhere for Virtual Pilot. It's 11 p.m. here for me. I know it's 9 p.m. for you, and it's what, 2 p.m. in Sydney, they're saying. Saturday, literally in the future.
It's tomorrow, man. It's tomorrow in many, many places. However, it's still yesterday for me, 9 p.m. fresh. Sad Babes Jim, we're better than you, and we know it, of course, DJ Crush. This Lee May officially gonna be taking the lead. Stimmer coming out with the exact same loadout, and that's kind of a problem right now. Alan Rojo, what's up to South America?
Yeah, I love to see that too. All right, we are all over the globe, truly.
Okay. And once again, guys, if you're enjoying the action, feel free to like the stream, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out tremendously. Right now, though, we are coming through some slices, as Osbots would say. Now, whips it out. You never want to do that on the first date. But do not let me tell you how to live your life, Peter. Big damage now from Stimmer. No drops the combo.
Yeah, here we go. We hadn't seen much of Sento until like just now. I think this might be the first time I've seen him able to get him summoned out right now. However, nonetheless, there's a great side switch opportunity. Scorpion still providing damage.
And look at that. This Lee May coming to bang, getting it done. All right, Chad, you see this Lee May in front of you officially taking that lead. We have not seen a Lee May in Winners Finals in quite some time. Is this going to be the first day? I got to see it. And yo, what's up, Snake Eater? Coming from Paraguay. What's up, man? Shout out to everybody coming from sunny Southern California. We are currently visiting the OCE region, and right now, they have been excellent hosts, I must say.
Oh my, yeah, agreed. And right now, okay, Stimmer is answering back. Great stuff right there. Gonna take the throw as well. That's cool Kung Lao on top. I like that.
That Kung Lao is doing so much work for them. That could have been a gigantic combo, by the way. However, performance issues. 1 in 5 players gonna suffer from them. Not us, of course, but you understand. Lao hat again, whips it out. The 1-1 goes for the overhead, though, but Stimmer, he's been around the block before. Beautiful bottom blast. We are whiffing in public, a class 3 felony. That should be a punish. However, the Chicago punish will suffice for now, Pewter.
Yeah, a little bit too high to get the aerial projectile before that, but the shot pound punish got some more damage out of it because Scorpion is just cool like that.
Big jump in, not able to get nothing out of it. You do not want to get shimmied here. Your name is Stimmer. Good poke. And another one, tries to go poke special, and that, no, not going to be the round, not just yet. And getting those plus frame, Stimmer not biting on any of it. The overhead, hang on. One more sequence, computer, is all he needs. Drop the ball, and that's going to be chip territory, and that is going to be a tie ball game. Once again, neither of these two able to pull away from each other. You do love to see the competitive rivalry here in the OCE region. Jump in.
Great stuff there. Unfortunate mistiming at the end from the Scorpion cameo, so it is able to afford the tie for Fidget Stimmer. And now they're 1 round apiece yet again. This seems to be the common theme of the night so far.
And Shutter, what are you saying? Speak people words, I don't understand. Reload's coming out, jumping as well. Beautiful catch on the way up, coming from Stimmer. But that being said, Packz is still going to find his combo overhead. And now this is the deli. The sandwiches are out here, as we can well see. That's a beautiful combo on the receiving end, coming from Stimmer. And still not done, and still on the run.
Yeah, now he's starting to use Sento to more of a greater effect here than we've seen most of this match. But that's just because I think Packz just been making it hard for him to summon.
Yes, sir. Into the sky we go. Beautiful lantern technology. He needs about 1 more. Keep in mind, Stimmer sitting on that life lead. Here comes Scorpion again. You're going to have to break away at some point. He wisely does so right there. By the way, Osboss saying simple jacket. He's going to spend the fatal blow. And he is dead. A 2-1 score on the side of Stimmer, computer. So what a comeback. He just went for it, woke up with violence, and he is going to get it done.
Big time response there. That you can't get too much closer than that. But running away with it at the end, like he stole from the convenience store. Fidget Stimmer gonna steal that one, 2-1.
You gotta wonder though, Packz, he plays a lot of characters. Is he still gonna come out with the Lee May? By the way, Shutter asking, is this Evo USA? Yes, it is. Evo OCE, I got you. And Osboss, yeah, what a coincidence you said that, because you mama make me happy. Chad, let's get you to that next match where we're going to see if Packz decides to switch. By the way, I do have some news. Coming up after this is going to be Wizard of Oz taking on Agent Darkwolf. If you guys can get those invites locked and loaded, definitely would appreciate it. And now, though, we see a bit of a switch here, Peter.
Fantastic name, by the way, Wizard of Oz. Love it.
I was going to say, Agent Darkwolf is powerful right there. I like it.
That's a powerful name, too. All right, let's see here. Yeah, oh, it is. We got Sector on the change here from Packz. Don't see too much Sector anymore.
There's going to be a little bit of Call of Duty coming your way. We're going to see it. Overhead. All right, and this is going to be where Kenshi does not do well. He's going to have to make his way in. Goes for the low. Does not let him out of it, but a beautiful neutral jump on the side of Fidget Stimmer. Do we get to see another? Okay. Anyway.
A little backdash.
Okay. However, another low coming out. A beautiful grab. Decides to get off me on that one. Slice is coming out, though. A little bit of Call of Duty on the receiving end. However, Stimmer still going to be swinging away. Another low coming out. Okay.
Whiff on the attempt right there. Gets a jump in. No good. Well defended. However, the overhead is going to afford him some stuff. And that's some cool tech with the fan lift. And then just using the jets that Sector has to launch right back underneath. That's pretty cool.
All right, Rocket's on the way out. Projectile still. That Kung Lao still doing some work. Packz, this is not going to be a secure thing whatsoever. He's still got to make his way in on the side of Stimmer. However, Rocket's going to be getting a lot of work done here, though. This is going to be the game plan. You want to zone out your opponent here. However, no, is that actually going to hit? There's no way. And it does not. Lightning will not strike twice, and that is going to be Stimmer. Go, no. There's no way, right? There is no way, because I'll tell you what, Packz is 1 round away. There's no way we get 2 game 5s in a row. What do you say, Peter?
I don't know. It seems to be that's what's been going on for much of this event. I mean, we're only at match number 2, but right now these players certainly look up to the task of bringing us to another game 5. Let's see.
Trying to get that Packz. Shimmy Neutron. Yeah. More jumpins coming in. A beautiful grab on the side of Packz. So far, this has been one-way traffic. I have to imagine, though, if this does go to a game 5, there's no way Stimmer sticks on this matchup. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. He's been sticking with the Kenshi here. He's been maintaining confidence in that, but I'm not sure what other characters he might have. But I think there could be a better matchup against Sector.
Comes out with the Glade, by the way, an interesting combination, the Chameleon. You can tell Packz is just having a lot of fun. But I'm telling you what, as that prize pool continues to rise, you got to worry about qualifying for that gigantic finale. Now the down one immediately takes a turn back. The overhead gonna blast you to smithereens. Beautiful Chameleon setup. And chat, we are going to our second game 5 of the night. Can I get some noise in the building? I see 130 goats in here, Computer Sin. Let's do this together. Or as friends, Packz gonna knot this up, and we are going to a game number 5.
Yes, we are, and it's the second match and the second game 5. So great stuff already here. And yeah, I wonder if there will be a character selection. Or if he keeps with the Kenshi Lao. Not sure. He did not change after his first L, so let's see what he does.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd be willing to bet Shutter and Osboss's life that we're going to get a switch here. And okay, they stay alive. You guys got lucky on that one, chat. Let's send this home. This is going to be the final one. Who's coming out on top and who is going to winners finals? Let's do the damn thing. And once again, Agent Darkwolf and Wizard of Oz, get those invites locked and loaded. We will see you soon. Let's go!
Round 1.
So now we have Raiden on the screen here. Raiden and Jax. Good to see. That was a good pairing too, especially with the Jax backbreakers and the ground pound shenanigans, everybody's favorite cameo move. Here we go though. Packz on Packz. Gonna send some rockets your way after he hits a nice combo to open up things.
Neither player has won 2 in a row. Packz looking to break that trend. And yo, what's up, Commander Thorn? I see you in the building. Adrian hanging out with us. The Sauce Goat, Shutter, Y2J, and so many more. I have to say, we are locking in, but it's looking like Stimmer, they're going to have something to say about it. Overhead's going to be good. However, breaks the armor, though. Tries to go for another one. Gets a little bit greedy. Goes for the low. And now Stimmer is mixing.
Oh, yeah, there's that overhead. Yet again, tough stuff right here. And a decent health advantage. But looking to delete some of that right now is Packz.
Oh, that's it. That's going to be the round. He can't do anything. Spend the fatal blow. Kill him. Kill him now.
Great confirm right there to use the fatal. Oh, beautiful stuff right there by Packz. I think you're right. I think that is totally dead. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong.
He's dead. Welcome to die. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. That's absolutely going to be the round. And now Packz on the verge of taking this set and going to winners finals. However, if you're Stimmer, now's the time to lock in. You've got to go. Tries to catch him out of the air. Having none of that, though, is going to be Packz. Catches him on the second round. Breaks the armor, Peter.
Oh, he does. Oh, yeah, Command Thorn, I'm with you, man. I should probably be sleeping, too, with the day I've had, but we are here. We are here for the Oceania event start, the start to the event, the starting night, and it's already proven to be worth my time, worth everybody else's time, I hope so.
And this is going to be worth Stimmer's time 110%, because that is going to be the round. We have a final game, 2 back-to-back final games, and all I can say is this region absolutely came to bang. We can see it.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, and we're getting spoiled right here out of the gate with all these final rounds, all 2 of them. Gonna jump over the ground pound right there. Getting some advancing normals, Packz on Packz. What a great response there.
Oh, absolutely, and Packz really starting to pull away. This is looking terrible on the side of Stimmer as the damage just continues to mount. Trying to make his way in, though, but nobody's home. Look at this, though. This is just one-way traffic on the side of Packz, and Packz on the verge of taking this set. Stimmer, you gotta go. Good. You can't break away from that. And now, Stimmer, he's got to keep the momentum. He's got to keep the pressure, Pewter.
Yeah, and you got to close this right now if you're Packz on Packz. You don't want him to keep to get this snowball effect going. And luckily, you have a breaker right there. But you just got to finish this. You got to clean this up.
Can Stimmer make their way in? They've got to be looking for a teleport at some point in time. A big whiffopotamus.
I was that myself.
Jack to keep it safe. And look at this. It's going to be a scramble. Eggs are getting broken. Another low. Goes for that spend the fatal blow. Kill him now. And Computers and Fidget Stimmers going to make their way to winners finals. And a beautiful photo finish in the form of the brutality. He gets it done. And that is going to be it. What a comeback coming from Stimmer.
Oh, that is a painful, brutal to watch right there. And oh my goodness, what a match right there. Fidget Stimmer able to clutch it out at the end right there. Great stuff. What a comeback.
Dude, it was crazy, man. Yeah, no, Stimmer absolutely came to bang. Same can be said about Packz. However, he's going to have to pay the iron price for that one, and he is going to have to now work on the lower side. So with that, Fidget Stimmer going to be making their way all the way to the winner's side finals. But Chad, we've got still so many still more matches coming your way. You do not want to miss out on any of this, and if you do, you shouldn't, because dropping down is going to be Packz, and now we've got to go handle business downstairs. Computerson. Coming up next is going to be Agent Darkwolf taking on Wizard of Oz. I've literally never seen either of these two play. I have no idea what to expect, but I'll tell you what, if it's anything like what we just saw, sign me up for 12 of them. Chad, invites are out. Let's get this damn thing started, and let's go.
Agreed. Great games to both players right there. What a hard-fought one we see yet again. And I agree with Blackjack here. The best thing about a different region is seeing the character variety. That's the thing I'm always a big fan of. I think most people are fans of that too. But I want to shout out to both right there, Packz on Packz. We will see you in the lower bracket here to come in the future.
All right, give me 1 second, because we do need Darkwolf. We do need them to send an invite out, and we do need what are we dealing with here? Wizard of Oz and Darkwolf. We need you guys, either one of you guys, to send out an invite, please and thank you. We're trying to get this next matchup started. And Ola, great to see you back in the chat. Fix, I see you hanging out with us. Let's do this thing, man. Let's do this. By the way, yeah, Darkwolf and Oz. I've never seen either of them two play. No idea what to expect with those. And Johnny Consumer with a 7-bomb saying Lee May's sector was still good, man. He's still a big fan of it. Shout outs to you, Johnny, and shout outs to Minneapolis and Computerson. I'm sure you got some words for that as well.
Yeah, thanks so much yet again. It was a beautiful day in Minneapolis today. I did not leave my apartment, however, because I've been sick. But it was like 90 degrees here today. It would have been a good beach day if I was able to leave the house. But instead, I hope it's going to be nice again tomorrow. But it looked nice out of my window anyways.
Give me 1 second. Remember, guys, if you're going to be on stream, you got to hang out in the stream. Let us know you're here. I don't know if either of these two are here, though. This would be unfortunate. However, we're going to see.
I don't know. We will find out. Hopefully they are both around here in the Discord. I see the ping there. Yeah, the players are almost all new to me as well. I've only recognized 2 of these names, so pretty fun time here. People say Darkwolf cooking, so he must be a pretty big threat, and you have to fight your way all the way to get to this top 8. So I hope they're still hanging out with us. It looks like Wiz is indeed in the Discord as I see right. Look over here.
All right, there seems to be a bit of a communication error. We're trying to see what's going on here. Remember, we do try to have everybody add me before that. We're gonna see exactly what's going on. I know Darkwolf has me. All right, perfect. Yeah, okay, I think we're good now, chat. Sorry about the delay. Once again, guys, let me know if you do not have me added before the stream. We try to handle everything before that. However, it looks like Darkwolf's here. Looks like Wiz is here. Thank you guys all so much for coming through. All right, let's get this bad boy started, computers. And this is going to be losers round number 1. And look at that matchup ahead of you. You still got so many more after this, man. The winner of this, of course, going to get Packz. And then we've got SoulsClue taking on Mr. Motion. SoulsClue, by the way, a huge, they took out Waz, I believe. It was like a giant OCE bracket for the Pro Series. And you know what? I cannot wait to see them back here, and this is going to be an absolute sweat show.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what both these both these players have to offer here. I mean, if they've made it here to the top 8, they're obviously very skilled. So let's see how they can duke it out again. And if we get spoiled and get another Game 5, that'd be crazy.
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm ready for it. However, it's ultimately up to the players. Can you imagine if every single match today went Game 5? Johnny Consumer, by the way, coming through with another gift, you absolute demon. Dropping that sun rays on the same babe. Wake the hell up.
Yeah, excuse me if my energy is not quite where it normally would be. I'm a little under the weather today, but still looking very much forward to this matchup here because I just love seeing new players. The only one I was familiar with was SoulsClue, and another one that played in a recent event was Fidget Stimmer.
I'll tell you what, man.
Otherwise, they're all new to me, so this is great.
Let's do it, man. Let's get Darkwolf up in the house. I see them right there. Computers, I'm taking you with us as well. Let's get this party started. Once again, guys, thank you all so much for watching Around the World. Blackjack, I see you hanging out with us. And yes, Computers, and we do hope you feel better. Thank you so much, by the way, for still letting us your commentary.
Oh, of course. Thanks for having me, as always. Thank you, I2J fan. I will make it through the night, and then I'm probably just going to sleep for the next 20 hours. So it'll be okay. I will survive here, unless you hear a loud thud. I might have fallen asleep on my computer.
It's nothing new to the stream, though, man. We're ready for it. I see 100+ goats in the building. We are ready to go. Let's make this go out with a bang. And this is going to be now Wiz. Take it on Darkwolf. Darkwolf, you are clear to un-AFK. Let's get this party started.
No, I won't. I just feel like I'm going to, when I do get back to sleep, I've been sleeping much of the day, too, and just, so there would be more, but you know what? That's fine. I got my Gatorade here, and we're gonna survive and watch them be powered by the energy of some hype fights. So
yes, sir. Let's get to it. Our first Cyrax of the day, by the way. It took long enough, but you know what? She is here.
Yeah, that's right.
And yes, Darkwolf, the Cyrax player. All right, let's see it, chat.
Excuse me.
All right, I'm going to take over for a bit while Computerson tries not to die. However, Wizard of Oz coming out with the Noob Saibot. Darkwolf coming out with the Cyrax. Chat, let's go. Once again, loser round number 1. Could not ask for it. A better of a set. Noob Saibot, though. We've seen this character before today. Cyrax, though, coming newly fresh and newly minted. Yo, what's going on? Kia says this match. Hey, we get a lot of Cyraxes on this stream. People forget, man. Low sweeps coming out. You can tell this man is trying not to get grabbed. And the bomb squad is on the way out. That's a full Mixopotamus on the side of Wizard.
Yeah,
forgive me, on the side of Darkwolf. Okay.
Pretty dope skins on each side, too, here. Some soup. Oh, I will have some soup later, probably. Actually, I don't know if I can eat tonight, but in the morning, soup would probably be pretty good. Right now, Agent Darkwolf is putting a sting on him, however. Big time momentum here.
That is going to be the round. That is going to be looking quite dominant on the side of Darkwolf, getting it done. However, this Noob Saibot is going to have to answer back. Wizard of Oz. A nice sweep, though, just to get that big splat. Comes out with the armor, the jumping. Beautiful anti-air, though, on the side of Darkwolf. And by the way, I forgot to update that price pool. $7 coming from Johnny Consumer. Thank you so much for everything you do for the stream. And every single cent of that is going to the finale. Hey.
So that's a nice 117 already. Let's go.
All right, we are moving, and we are cruising. Down 1. Tries to get that mix-o. Waits a little bit too long on that. Jumping's coming, though. We're both whiffing, though. A class 3 felony, as we well know. This Noob Saibot gonna splat you down. Now, here comes the portal technology, Pewter. What was that? He's swinging that air.
A little bit of a mistiming, perhaps? I don't know. That was a really odd exchange I saw there as well. But now, it looks like the power is in the hands of Darkwolf.
Is it gonna hit? Yes, it does. He's gonna... I don't think this kills. I think he's very much still alive, Pewter. But you know what? Smoke him while you got him. Spend it while you got it.
Roth, he should have a little bit of life right here still, because it should be around 350. Okay, maybe even less when you play in the button game 341.
Oh no, he got caught by the only thing he could have got caught by. And the armor as well. He jumped right into it. How is he still alive? I don't know how, but he survived that. And you know what? Count your lucky stars. That is going to be Darkwolf going down. Wizard of Oz starting to wake up in front of our eyes.
What a fantastic flawless block right there to sneak away with that round, and now it's another 1 round apiece scenario here to open up the match, to open up the set rather.
Wizard of Oz takes a very slight lead, but you know it can only be a matter of time. Keep in mind if Darkwolf gets 1 mix, there it is, Exhibit A. And now the goop is going to be loose, Computers, and this is not looking good on the side of Oz.
Gonna burn the meter, burn his meter so he can drain the other meter. And now he's gonna continue here to play at the slot machine. He's hitting all cherries at the moment.
Yes, sir, we can see it. Wiz, you gotta get out this corner. This is not a place you can stay if you plan on winning this game. With the low, however, breaks right through that armor. This is looking disastrous. And Darkwolf, this should be all she wrote here if he continues. They go full double pits to chesty on this. Here's 1 more mix, and he's got the mix in that. No, he drops it. Oh my goodness, commentator curse, one would say.
Yeah, he missed. He was trying to just do a jump 1, I think, which would have cleaned up the round, or that end of the match here. But Now what do we have going on?
Yeah.
Little duck.
He just hits him with the low, and that is going to be all she wrote on the side of Darkwolf. Our first Cyrax of the day and doing Cyrax things. Computers in a 1-0 lead on the side of Darkwolf. We're going to see if Wizard of Oz has anything else for us. We're going to take it to that replay.
Yeah, great stuff right there. But you know, clean Cyrax play, all in all. Darkwolf, even though Wizard of Oz snuck away with that last one, Darkwolf kind of took control here in round number 3.
Yes, sir. And yo, what's going on? Johnny Consumer, Blackjack, Dowski up in the house as well, guys. Once again, thank you guys all so much for watching around the world. Let's get this party started. Once again, if you're enjoying the action, feel free to like the video. And Gilbag's coming through with a 25. I lost my breath on that one. Gilbags, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting the scene. Absolutely go to Gilbags. Thank you so much. And Computerson, what is 25 plus 7? What is the math on that?
It'll be 142.
$142, and we're not even through the third match. Gilbags and Johnny Consumer and Big Mao, thank you guys all so much for donating to the prize pool. Remember, every single cent goes to the players in the finale. And Computerson on just qualifier 1. This thing's starting to go kind of sky high. I'm getting a little bit nervous here.
Appreciate the grace and just the generosity as always. And oh my, we love to see that. And yeah, event 1, and we're already cooking at the pot, so that's pretty good.
Yes, sir. And by the way, what was it? 125?
Well, if it was 25 added to 117, it would be 142.
It was added to 107. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it was added to 107. Oh. Okay, well then it would be then it would just be 132.
We'll call it 132. Okay, we'll keep it at that for now. Once again, Gilbags, thank you so much. Shutter, I believe your math is going to be incorrect. However, this Cyrax is going to be on point. Cyrax going to be slowly taking that lead again, though. Absolute bomb squad. Devastating damage we are seeing. That should be the round if he does not drop this. Do not want a commentator curse him. However, chat, that is going to be, once again, getting it done is going to be Cyrax on the form of Darkwolf.
Round 2.
Yeah, and that's a pretty classic Cyrax round. It always looks, you know, because he just doesn't give you a chance. Cyrax does not really give you a chance to hit, and they always have their chance to hit if you get an opening.
Beautiful anti-air, though, we see on the side of Oz, not able to convert that, and those lows going to absolutely make you cry. Bomb squad again. This is looking terrible on the side of Oz. Okay, and those bombs absolutely making you cry. And Bruno, thank you so much for the subscription on the YouTube side. Welcome aboard. And trying to guess, but I'll tell you what, man, this Cyrax is super unpredictable. And now Wiz going through the motions and going through the damage, and now losing all that meter.
Yeah, no more breaker available at the moment, and
that's
looks like
it. Oh my God, this Cyrax he's doing Cyrax things, man. There's nothing to say or be done about it, at least not as of now. 2-0 lead on the side of Darkwolf. And what is this coming from Carl, coming through with a 10 bomb, saying Gilbags needs to change his cameo, dude. Thank you so much for that 10 bomb for supporting the fight night. Bowser up in the house. Where have you been my entire life?
What is up, Bowser? Hope you're doing well. And the $10 super chat from Carl O'Howd. Hopefully that is how I pronounced it correctly. Anyways, thank you so much. And yeah, we're up here to game 3 with Darkwolf up. He's up 2-0 at the moment.
I see Death Dealer, welcome to the channel, by the way, saying thank God MK is coming back. Hey, you know what? I've been hanging out with Fidget Stimmer lately, and all I got to say is, man, we wanted to do this for a while. I'm so happy we were able to get this off the ground. And with that,
yeah, absolutely.
Looks like it's time for a character switch, though, on the side of Wiz. And now
We're
coming out with the
asking-
Ashra, another character we do not see that often, Pewter.
Always a treat for me to see Ashra, and yeah, we see some people were requesting Ashra in the chat, so your request is granted now. See if the reverse sweep can be achieved.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. I see over 120 goats in the building and counting. That prize pool sitting close to $150. Down 2 on the side of that Ashra, one of the best in the game. Okay. Doesn't catch him out of the air, though. And what is this virtual pilot? Says I do not like uneven numbers. Let's get that to 135. Thank you so much. Virtual pilot saying, let's go. And what is this? Os Combat coming through with 25 USD via donation alert. Os Combat, by the way, that is one of the official channels that runs MK over in the OCE region. Thank you so much. What, Computerson, what's 135 plus 25?
160.
160 clams on the board. Os Combat and Virtual Pilot. Thank you guys again for everything you do. Nearly $200 in the pool. Are you kidding me?
Thank you all so much for the generous donations and just keep pouring in all the love we're getting here from Australia. And right now, Wizard of Oz.
What is this?
It's pouring it on.
I can't pronounce the name, but I love Wiz.
so bad.
QLD wants Waz to win this so bad with a $10 bomb. 170. The chat's going crazy. What have I missed? What have I missed?
Good stuff. Well, right now, you were seeing Wizard of Oz kind of jump out to a pretty decent lead after he took the round. But now he's got some Serena action. His good old Season 1 team is coming back, and it looks like he's gonna avoid the sweep here.
By the way, a huge shout out to Oz Combat as yes, we avoid yet another sweep. Don't tell me we're gonna get another game 5. I will not believe it. But yes, a huge shout out to Oz Combat. By the way, the content creator who's been holding it down for the OCE scene. And all I gotta say is, man, we're trying to do our best to make sure that this gets off the ground. Thank you so much for everything you do, and thank you so much to the entire scene for signing up for this, man. Computer Sim, but I'll tell you what, in a prize pool with nearly $200, I gotta tell you, nothing can go wrong here. These players are absolutely swinging.
What a great way to launch this event series. And yeah, cooking with gas right now at 170. Beautiful stuff. And yeah, avoiding all that mess. This is the Wizard of Oz with the great requested Atra pick. And I always like watching some Atra, especially when she's got that cool hat.
We're seeing a lot of characters that we don't get to see a lot of. We're seeing some Lee May today. We're seeing some Atra today. You know what? I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more. By the way, SoulsClue and Mr. Motion, you guys will be up next. Get those invites locked and loaded. Let's get this party started. But, Computer, if we get another game 5, I'm not going to be mad at it. But I'll be a little bit mad at it.
I think we'll all be excited for that. And right now, looking to press it towards that is the Wizard of Australia. But now I've ruined it all. And
says 30 he says 200 sounds so much better than 170. Johnny Consumer getting us to that $200 mark. Johnny Consumer, you Minneapolis, thank you so much for everything you do for us. And all I gotta say is that this OCE series has gone absolutely bananas. But with that, we've got to keep the action flowing. Computers, tell me with your elf eyes what I've missed.
Johnny Consumer, what a goat! Yet again, providing to the community. We love to see that. What a great start to this. And right now, Darkwolf is on sit point because had a pretty convincing round right there with Cyrax. Clean play yet again.
And by the way, SoulsClue saying, no, I will not get those invites loaded. I got you, SoulsClue, I got you. All right, this Astra's starting to wake up at a beautiful neutral jump. However, that down one going to be absolutely sprinkling you. Okay, Blade's coming out. Tries to go for the anti-air, not quick enough to do it, but you know what? These neutral jumps are absolutely starting to crush him, Pewter. Another low. And this pressure's starting to add up here. Look at the chip damage, Pewter.
Yeah, it does pile up in a major way. It's going to be a nice throw here. We'll set the pace down to a little bit of a slower one.
Tries to get that shimmy neutron, that shim Leahy perhaps. That overhead absolutely going to be crushing you, and there's the goop. Okay. And Wiz, you gotta go, you gotta find your way out, but you know what? Darkwolf says we have anti-find your way out technology, absolutely crushing Pewter. And with one more, this could get real bad, breaking that meter.
Yeah, there goes the meter drain right here. He's one combo away. Fatal confirmed it.
And that is gonna be Darkwolf. Wait a minute, is it enough? I think it is, and I think that is gonna be all she wrote. Darkwolf with a clean 3-0. This Cyrax gonna be moving on just like that.
Great stuff right there. Back against the wall, taking the victory here out of the lower bracket. Wow, what a way to end it there. If you Darkwolf. Wizard of Oz, though, very valiant effort to try to put that one back to another game 5. We couldn't get our third in a row, but either way, great fights to both guys.
GG's to both, and once again, that's my first time. I'm sure that's Computerson's first time seeing him as well. Still, good things to come out of Darkwolf and Wizard of Oz. We definitely hope to see you next qualifier. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to come play here. But with that, the show must go on, because with that, Darkwolf is going to be moving on to the losers quarterfinals, where they will be taking on Packz. Cannot wait to see that. Chat, coming up next, so we've got to handle our next losers bracket match, which is going to be SoulsClue taking on Mr. Motion. SoulsClue, a player we've all heard about. Mr. Motion, though, I'm telling you, is an absolute sleeper in this tournament. Computerson, let's get you to our next losers round. Chat, I'm taking you all with me. Let's go.
Oh yeah, let's go.
And by the way, Bowser got some questions for Computerson, saying, why did you stand me up on your date tonight? Computerson, what do you have to say about this? Because that makes me angry.
Trust me, I would have been no fun on the date. I'm fucking sick, and I can barely even think right now, so. Well,
we appreciate you still making your way through.
Sorry about that.
And by the way, Bowser, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, helping keep the series alive, and already a $200 prize pool for this regional qualifier. Remember, this is the first of 8. Caboose, I'm taking you with me. We're getting you up in here while you still got it.
Oh yeah, we're ready to rock here, and this will be SoulsClue and Mr. Motion. I have not seen Mr. Motion. I'm familiar with seeing SoulsClue in the past, and so we know that's a strong player right there. And it looks like I got an invite here.
Yes, sir. Let's get you up in the building. Let's get this party started. And by the way, Mago, thank you so much for the subscription here on the YouTube side. And SoulsClue, just wait for Computerson. He'll be here in 6 or 7 seconds. I got you.
Yep, I got your info, so I will be in a moment. I'll try to get to AFK as soon as it lets me. Motion, gotcha.
So that's B-Mud. I got you. And all right, somebody went on AFK, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Well.
I'll have to back out.
Back out. I'll re-invite you.
Motion, lets me do that.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
there
Motion, if you can go AFK real quick, definitely would appreciate it. Once again, guys, if you're just joining us, this is our 4th match of the night. This is going to be losers round number 1. After this, by the way, Darkwolf going to be coming right back. Let me see if I can get this man back in here. I do believe I can. All right, let me see it. Let me get computers in first of all. SoulsClue, if you can invite B-Mud, that'd be dope. All right, let's do it, Computerson. We're getting you that invite. We're getting you back up in this lobby. And SoulsClue, yeah, if you can invite B-Mud, we're all set to go. Once again, guys, this will be losers round number 1. After this is going to be Packz taking on Darkwolf. Make sure you guys are looking good to go. And then let's handle that. Losers round number 1.
Wait,
all right, we're in the exact same situation we were just in.
Oh, no.
Computers, head on out. Motion, stay right here. Stay right here. Okay, we're playing a little bit of a cough tag right now. Not a problem, Chad. It does happen from time to time. And you guys have both left again.
Oh.
I got you, Packz. I got you. Guys, thank you so much for your patience. All right.
Whoops.
So, SoulsClue, invite B-Mud real quick. And then we'll get computers up in here. By the way, guys, if you're curious how this bracket is looking, this is currently how things are going. And yeah, Bowser, these are usually the parts we edit out of the YouTube VOD. However, though, it's our first time here, though, once again, here at the late night hours, so maybe we're a little bit more washed. However, chat, we will be getting them. I assure you, there is a reality where we start that.
It's okay. It happens. You know, usually we'll do a scrimmage so the stuff like this doesn't happen, but sometimes it doesn't go that way.
Yeah, scrimmage costs are the way to go. However, all right, let me see, SoulsClue. All right, yeah, you're gonna invite him. We're gonna wait for him to get here. Next time, yeah, just create a scrimmage cough. Makes it way easier. All right, I see B-Mud in the building. Let's get you guys back to the action. So sorry about that delay.
Yeah, no, scrimmage is nice because it just automatically starts you at AFK, so you don't have to try to race once you get in there. But people do forget.
Ozboz, we love you. All right, computers, and that invite has been sent your way. We are ready for it. Guys, let's get going and let's get rolling. Once again, thank you guys, everybody who has donated to the prize pool, the super chats, everything, and simply hung out with us. It does mean a ton.
Absolutely, 100%. What a great showing here for the first Australian event, Oceania event that we have going on. Fantastic stuff. What is up? What is up to you, Rainier Mayoka? I think that's how I say it.
What's up? Good morning to you.
You?
All right.
You're having a fine one?
Gentlemen, you are clear to start your engines. Let's get this party started.
Excuse me for just one moment here.
I got you. And yo, Abdul, what's up, man? Do not think you can hide in my chat. How you been? All right, chat, it's SoulsClue. He's gonna be taking on Big Motion.
T1000. Nitara.
Let's get this party started. By the way, SoulsClue, though, known for that Nitara. 2 T1000 mirrors. I'm sorry, two Tremor mirrors coming your way.
What a tremendous waste of food.
I wasn't even in the lobby before. Hey, do not even worry about it, man. Don't worry. People forget, man. We're good to go.
Round 1. Fight.
And let me know in the chat, who are you guys cheering for? Are you cheering for Big SoulsClue? Are you cheering for Big Motion? Into the sky we go. This T1000 coming out to bang immediately. And I know SoulsClue was a player a lot of people had their eyes set on for this event. We are seeing it right here and right now. Into the sky, though. This has been all Motion. Absolutely cooking. Down one, he immediately finds their way out. When it comes to the OCE scene, I'm guessing that these players have played each other so many times. Right now, continuing to cook, it is now going to be SoulsClue starting to get some damage off the board. By the way, Johnny Consumer saying perfect time for us Midwesterners to watch. Sorry the Wolves lost. Oh man, I'm sorry. I was watching that series recently. I was not able to watch it today. However, we'll see if there can be justice done to the Spurs. Right now, we are going to be breaking away from that, says Big Clue. And gunshots coming out, 4-3, 4-3, ja into the sky, and that is going to be all no! And a bit of a drop, however, picks it right back up with the metal ding-dong. That is going to be it.
Round 2. Fight.
All right. You see the defense coming out of motion right now, backing up into that corner, trying to use that Tremor cameo. And you can see SoulsClue just looking for their mark, looking to find a whip punish, and they finally find it. And Rotary, what's up, man? Welcome back. Big sky-high damage coming from the Megan Fox to my left, working my way to my right. And 4-3 yet again, the low coming out as well, the metal ding-dong. And this is going to be some damage on the side coming from none other than Motion, absolutely slamming him down. And Sir Lake, what's up, man? Welcome everybody once again, tuning in from around the world. The damage only heating up though, stabs him right in the jugular. This T-1000 showing some big signs of life. However, here comes some damage on the side of SoulsClue. You got to imagine they're going to be going for that fatal blow just to get him off of the armor. But he does not spend it with 1,000 health. I don't know about that one, chat. I don't know about that one. This should actually be enough to kill. You walked in at the right time. SoulsClue going to be tying this thing up.
I just popped into that. Oh yeah, my Timberwolves lost today too. It's been an overall bad day for me, but this is making it better. And we get to see round 3 here of a matchup you don't see too often, Natar versus T1K.
Oh, that's a good point there, Shutter. Yes, the cameo got hit, and Computerson, yeah, we're hoping that day gets better. And what better day, what better way to end it right here? Okay.
Oh, you got seasoned seats? Nice.
And these gunshots starting to add up though. 4-3, another low. Taking some big swipes. That's a full combo coming on the side of Souls. Souls right now leading right here. Try to go for a low, goes for the Biden blast.
Natara, you know how quickly Natara can get rid of your health bar. Big time damage character she is.
All right, goes for another use of the zoning. Natara, not necessarily known for it. However, we will take what we can get. The teardrop out of the sky, not gonna be getting anything except for he's gonna get a lot. Here comes Big Motion. Slams him down. Keep in mind, down 2. This is a scramble, Pewter. Tries to pick it up, unable to do so.
It's a mix. Nice defense there by SoulsClue.
Goes for the overhead, not finding a mark. There's a grab, and that's gonna be the game. SoulsClue with a comeback photo finish. I've never seen this brutality, by the way. And now Motion looking like half the player he used to be. That is gonna be enough. The Natara God looking good. SoulsClue gonna have reasons to celebrate, Pewter.
I've never seen that brutality either, and that was a really dope one though. That was cool. There was like a moment of suspense right when she started flying up. I was like, what is happening here? But there's the victory right there for SoulsClue after a nice evenly fought battle right there.
And you can see it, the chat is cheering for SoulsClue, but can we get some love on the other side for Big Motion? All right, let's get you back to the action. No switch on the side of Motion. We go back at the exact same matchup.
I don't think I've ever seen that T-1000 hat either, or the vest gear. A lot of stuff I haven't seen here yet.
I'll say Natara needs to. Okay, all right, I see you. All right, on to the next match we go. 1-0 lead currently on the side of SoulsClue. Well, coming up next will be Packz taking on Darkwolf. Can't wait to see what that looks like. However, we've got some business to attend to first. Comes out low, beautiful mix on the side of SoulsClue.
Lots of damage here to come out on the other side. SoulsClue continuing to roll. Got some good momentum here, keeping it up.
Yes, sir. Tries to go for the 4-3. Not quite going to be able to find his range. However, those bullets will be picking up any and all damage. Okay. All right, splats him out of the sky. SoulsClue really starting to lock in, and SoulsClue with, dare I say, a dominant round coming from the Natara main.
Round 2.
Oh, I would say so too. Barely taking any damage there, even though it's got the shorter health bar of 950. Still just pouring offense upon the screen in front of us.
And a Rotary coming through with the $2 super chat saying, "Let's go, B-Mud," aka Motion. Let's get him. Let's mix him. However, right now SoulsClue providing no leisure in that department there, and SoulsClue on a gigantic lead. SoulsClue pulling away. And wait. One more, and that's gonna be it. SoulsClue with a speed run of a second game, looking to punch their ticket to the loser side quarterfinals. Computerson, give me your thoughts on everything we are seeing. SoulsClue looking alive.
SoulsClue's making these rounds, these matches go pretty quickly. 2-0, it just looks like in the blink of an eye. Even though I did step away for a moment, that second match went so quickly. Now finding themselves on sweet point. Let's see if Motion can get some of his own motion going.
And you can see SoulsClue making some more fans around the world. You see Snake Eater saying, I like this Natara. This Natara, very, very swaggy. However, we're going to be given Motion at least a minimum of one more chance to try to make this right, and he does look like he's going for that character switch. Comes out with the Liu Kang, our very first of the day, by the way.
Oh, like some Liu Kang here, and he's got the all red suit going on. Yeah, SoulsClue really cooking right here. Let's see if Liu Kang is the choice, because now you're locked in if you want to get the reverse sweep here.
Yes, sir. Yo, good morning to you, mate. You see Europe starting to wake up in front of our eyes. We're just having a little bit of OC action. This region has been absolutely goated. Some class acts coming from down under. This Liu Kang, though, sending you up north.
Good way to open up the one. That's a great opening statement here in match number 3. Let's see if he can continue doing so, because SoulsClue has been proven to get a lot of mix going on and pile up the damage in bunches.
Yes, sir. And right now, this Liu Kang with an outstanding lead. Liu Kang wakes up with boutons. Are you kidding me? Oh, Jesus, Pewter.
What a way to fire back that was.
Still with the lead.
Health bars are almost even.
Still with the lead is Big Motion, but it looks like to be falling apart. Overhead, look at the continued mix. Goes for the stagger. That's going to be a beautiful combo. There comes Motaro. Skybound and down. This should be close. Goes for the fireballs. No. Are you kidding me? He guessed on that. There's no way he guessed on that throw. And SoulsClue says, shake my hand. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. That should definitely, absolutely be the round.
What a punish that was. Insane read. And it pays off in a huge way. Now 1 round away from the sweep is SoulsClue.
Yes, SoulsClue on set point. That appeared to be all Motion's round. And now he says, I'm not giving up. We're still going for it. Now goes for another forward 4. The low to meet him. And another bit of spin to greet him. And a beautiful anti-air on the side of Motion. By the way, Packz, I see you with those invites. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that back two is such a good button right there for Liu Kang.
And by the way, Bowser says, I love the updated graphics for tonight. Hey, thank you guys so much, man. For every event, we try to have a different graphic. For every series we do. Once again, shout out to this community for helping provide that. But with that, yes, we're going into an extra round. SoulsClue getting dropped down 1.
Those graphics do look very clean. As I was talking about before, they look incredible. And right now, 1 round away from Motion avoiding the sweep. But SoulsClue, after that, after conceding that 1 round, I think he's going to fight back. Just get off of this bracket. Get out on with your match. Let's see, though.
Beautiful punish right there, and you can see that's exactly what SoulsClue is looking for. Shoot 1 projectile, jumping right over, and look at this lead. Look at the damage. We're getting into the 40s, the 50s. Can he go all the way? Look at that, 51% shake my hand.
Hey, man. Wow, yeah, got rid of that health bar pretty quickly there. Going to be some more forward 4 action. Good combo opportunity now for Motion.
For the first Liu Kang we've seen in a while, this is definitely shaping up to be a good one. Now it's going to be SoulsClue who needs 1 more combo. He's got it, though. However, Motion with 1 solid breakaway, he's got to be close to perfect. There's the grab, and that's going to be the set. And another photo finish on the side of SoulsClue, a 3-0, and that is going to do it. A huge shout out to Motion, aka B-Mud. Thank you so much for coming through. We definitely want to see you in the next qualifier, Computerson. That was all SoulsClue right there. What a performance.
Absolutely hard fought there, nonetheless. I'm sure we'll see Motion again in the future, but for the time being, SoulsClue is going to move on following the sweep there. Good stuff. Great match, and an Atara gameplay. Always a treat for me.
Absolutely. And guys, that is going to be our first sweep of the day. However, we definitely want to see all these players back. But with that, we've got to keep moving on. We're going to be getting you to our next losers round matchup. So with that is going to be SoulsClue. We're going to see you up in about 2 matches against taking on Big Kia. That's going to be a match, by the way. You do not want to miss that. Chad, coming up next, you can see in front of you Darkwolf taking on Packz. And I got to say, this is going to be what? Cyrax versus who the hell knows who Packz is playing. But we're getting to that match right here and right now. Computerson, let's go.
All right, yeah, continuing here now that the lower bracket's starting to come more into form, and we see that the 2 up there sitting on the upper bracket, waiting patiently to see how things unfold here in the bottom part of the
Yes,
bracket.
sir. Let's get it, though. Darkwolf, I'm sending you an invite, Computerson. Let's get you up in the lobby. And now let's do the damn thing. By the way, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being here. And I got to say a huge, huge shout out to this entire community for helping get us off the ground, especially in this OCE qualifier, Computerson, late in the game where they said that this game doesn't have any potential. I got to say, I see a lot of potential here.
I certainly do, and just a lot of love here in the chat. We have 153 people watching right now, and yeah, already $200 in the prize pot for this series. That is crazy stuff.
I have to agree, man. I have to remember every single donation today does go to that season finale. We take one qualifier from each one of these, and there's a total of 8. And if you do want to donate to that, you can do so right here where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Remember, everything here supports the players, including us, Computerson. So, the players are here. Start your engines, Darkwolf. Let's get going on Losers quarterfinal number 1.
It just looks like we just need to get Darkwolf off AFK, and then I think we're ready to go.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Shutter, by the way? Iconic or Death Dealer, I see you in the house. Y2J, always mandatory, never appreciated. Of course, Y2J. All right, we know who Darkwolf's coming out with, but Packz, he plays a ton of characters.
Sector.
Ooh, do we get the Lin Kuei? Do we get the Lin Kuei standoff? The Cyber Lin Kuei standoff?
Wondering about that myself. Looks like we just might.
It's looking like it on this side. However, no, Darkwolf says I got a little something for you on this one. Let's see what we got. No, looking at that Cyrex as well. All right, the 2 robots going to be going at it. The 2 DLC face-offs. Pearson, it's go time, which means it is showtime. Losers quarterfinals getting started right now. By the way, coming up next is going to be SoulsClue taking on Kia. Make sure those invites are locked and loaded. However, Pearson, let's get you to it.
Just yours.
Yeah, Packz is going to use the Sector Chameleon team that we saw earlier. And yeah, here comes Cyrex with Sector as well.
See who's going to be the better of the Cyber Lin Kuei. Will it be ketchup or mustard on this one? I'm not talking about the commentators. Beautiful catch on the side of Darkwolf, though. As we can see, the goop going to be loose. All right. And all right, that spiderweb going to be absolutely crushing your hopes and dreams. Overhead as well. Good grab, but even better use of the rockets. This is one-way traffic right now. Packz has got to answer back.
Yeah, and with Chameleon, Packz only has 950 health, so that's going to play a little bit of a factor too. But now gets a good combo opening here, finally able to unlock some offense.
All right, still swinging for the fences though, and this has been all one-way traffic on the side of Darkwolf. Cyrex though, notoriously, just say a notorious character in this game.
Yeah, to say the least notorious.
Where does she sit for you? In chat, let me ask you, where does Cyrex sit in your tier list? For me, it's got to be 1 or 2. Good grab, though, and once again, Darkwolf showing some big signs of life. This should be it. One more, he's on chip territory.
Definitely up there, because and piloted by the proper player, sometimes you just can't move, and you just can't get touched.
And by the way, Mate loves Cyrex. That's why we have not seen him in an event in like 6 or 7 weeks. Good breakaway, though. However, one more. He can bring this back. That could have been the conversion. However, the neutral jump going to be spiking you down, and that is going to be Darkwolf getting it done here in round number 1.
Round 2.
Good stuff right there. Really close, but you know, proper meter management afforded them the opportunity to break out of that fatal blow. Now using their meter on the other end, it's going to be Packz.
Bowser, don't you start with me, Bowser. Don't you start with me. I'm not going to put up with it. That being said, I'll probably put up with it. Into the sky we go, and you can see Packz starting to wake up. Catching him, beating him to the punch. However, wake-up buttons are a very real thing. Bomb squad on the loose, and now dropping more and more.
Yeah, and they continue to pour on. Rockets are going to chase you down. I couldn't quite take advantage of the double rockets right there, but it doesn't matter because there's more explosive devices just hanging out on the floor, and they're going to be all over the place.
Oh, the duck. Good stuff. That was a beautiful setup, by the way, on the side of Darkwolf, however, not paying off. Now more bombs, more rockets. Oh, I love the use of this, though. We have Cyber Lin Kuei all over the place.
Oh yeah, it's quite a chaos visually here.
That should be close. That should be the round. I'm gonna be break away from that. Darkwolf says we're not giving up, not just yet. And into the air we go, and that is gonna be Packz tying it up. This one looks to be a very hotly contested round. And Freven says number 1, Raiden number 1. I've not heard that in a while. Maybe early on. Sour Socks thinks it's Homelander. Who do you think it is, Computerson?
For my money, the best character in the game, the strongest is probably Homelander.
You might not be wrong about that. He might be my number 1 as well, but Cyrex not too far behind him. I don't care whose tier list you're looking at.
There,
1-1.
you can kind of, I could see arguments for either of them, really.
By the way, Rotary saying Ghostface in neutral. We have seen players like SoulsClue who have absolutely been able to crush you with that tremor. And now Packz looking to steal this one, but you know what? Those wake-up buttons may be behooving Darkwolf tremendously. Yo, what's going on, Merkurich?
The jump 3 wasn't even facing the right way, and it still hit him. Anyways, now Packz starting to get some headway here himself, taking a little bit of a lead. Nice little, almost 300 piece. Nice mid-screen combo.
Okay, Blow's coming out. And Bomb Squad as well. Catches him, though. Knew he was going to jump. Darkwolf making some excellent reads here, Pewter.
Connection with the sticky bomb yet again. Going to bring him over with more explosive materials on the ground. But they both got explosions that they can provide.
That's it. That should be the game right there. And that's going to be Darkwolf setting it home. Do we get a brutality? I do not believe so. But no, we do. Crushes him, and that's one way to get ahead.
Oh, that's an excellent brutal. I always love to see that one. And it just gets carried off of the screen. And Darkwolf going to steal that one away for match number 1.
Darkwolf seems kind of infamous here in the OCE scene with this Cyrex, but you know what? If it's on the roster, you can definitely use it. But I'll tell you this, man, it's going to be Packz who has to answer back. Keep in mind, Packz is the only winner of any OCE tournaments I've ever done before, and if he wants to keep that trend alive, he is going to have to battle back. But ultimately up to him. Let's get it. What's up, by the way, Carlos?
The reason, I mean, I do think Smoke is really strong too, but I think he's just not as easy to play as Homelander. Like some of the Smoke combos, they look crazy and big damage on screen, but they're not like that easy to do execution-wise. All the cancel stuff, whereas Homelander, I think, is just a lot more user-friendly to pilot. In my opinion.
I would say Smoke's very tough to use. He's not an easy character whatsoever, but.
Yeah.
Striker, you're having a good time by the looks of it. And now look at this, though. Darkwolf having an even better time. Starts off immediately with a throw combo. The goop is going to be loose. Okay.
Continuing where they left off there on that other one and putting all this damage on Packz. And he's going to do the throw. Oh, man, you gotta sit there and wait to decide what can I do against Cyrex here. So sometimes the throw just makes you freeze. And that's what happened right there.
You can see it though. Darkwolf beating him to the punch nearly every single time. If you're Packz, you gotta lock in now. You do not want to stare at the face of a 2-0 score. Beautiful catch out of the air, and we've got extensions. More measure for your pleasure, computer sim.
Ooh, good stuff. Nice cameo used right there. Chameleon just had the perfect timing of the cycle. Oh. But now here's the answer back. He says, "Packz, hold up a second. I got some other plans here."
Oh, tries to go for that neutral jump. That has been carrying Darkwolf, though, for the better half of these sets. However, you can see it, though. Packz making the read and Packz getting the round.
Yeah, he does. He needed that one, at least. Now it's going to put him. He's not going to have the screen advantage. For some reason, it started him in the corner.
Look at these neutral jumps coming from Darkwolf, man. This man is diabolical, and I don't like it. That being said, I kind of like it. More goop and more bombs, Pewter.
Yeah, Darkwolf starting to get the momentum here. The avalanche is starting to fall down the mountain. All right, Packz got to answer back. And here comes the nice glaive. Very timely to have that at your disposal.
That is where the Chameleon cameo comes into great setup. You guys don't know how she works. She's on a timer. She gets a lot of different moves. Right there, activating the glaive. There's the rocket, though, still on the loose. Tries to go for the grab. Packz having none of it. And Packz starting to pull away.
Yeah, oh, great stuff right there. Had a huge opportunity, but we know how the damage can pile up with Cyrex as well. Not going to get the flawless block there, however, and now he's going to tie it up.
Man, I'll tell you what, OCE coming out with all the brutalities tonight, man. That is absolutely going to send it home and returns the favor. Packz going to be knotting this one up. One apiece, computers in this one. Definitely has the makings for one that could go all 5, but of course, we've got to go see.
Yeah, good stuff right there. Terrific response from Packz. Yeah, gonna have to answer with the brutality of his own. They're kind of trading well, they did trade brutals right there, one apiece.
All right, but it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Sour Sox hanging out with us, Big Fix in the chat, Frevin as well. Once again, shout out to everybody watching from around the world. It is currently 10 p.m. here in sunny Southern California. Not so sunny right now, but I'll tell you what, it's still yesterday, which means I live in the past, computers, and I know it's about to be midnight for you.
It is 1 minute away from midnight here, so I'm about to enter Saturday. I was not paying attention to what time it was most of the day because I was just sleeping. But now I can see with my computer in front of me. It's about to be midnight, but that's fine. We're up here, and we got plenty of time to sleep after this.
Yes, sir. And I like what Packz is doing right now. He's just literally not giving Darkwolf any room to breathe. Legenda, good morning to you. You guys are just joining us. By the way, we're here in Losers Quarterfinal for our first Oceanic Qualifier. And these two go into war, the Cyber Lin Kuei on the side of Packz and Darkwolf. And I'm guessing these two have played a bunch, computers, and they seem to know each other's habits all too well.
Yeah, it's been pretty impressive watching the back and forth between them. And yeah, I think that that sector brutality is definitely one of my favorites. Could be the best in the game. She's got such a cool brutality victory pose too. Like holding the jet, like she's got the jet on one hand going down. It looks like she's like leaning against the stool or something.
Oh Jesus, he caught him right there in the neutral though. And by the way, Mal, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for all the support, and thank you simply for hanging out with us, man. Shout out to one of the GOATs. I know it's early where you are. However, it's looking pretty late here. And now, starting to pour it on. If he gets one more, that's going to be the grab. He's got to break away, and he does. Hey, Peterson, it's a game of inches. We've all been there.
Great aerial movement right there. Of course, always afforded to you as Sector. Can't quite get the pickup that they wanted to right there. A little bit too far away, but they're going to get this one.
Yes, sir. Packz starting to wake up in front of our eyes. He takes his first lead of the set. By the way, Joe Carey says it's 7 a.m. in France. Well, good morning to you, sir, and thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. Shout outs to everybody worldwide coming through here to watch some good MK1 action. They said this game was dead. Me and computers, and we literally refuse to believe it.
Okay. Yeah, we see it every time. Every time I'm lucky enough to be on the mic here, you see players show up and you see top-level gameplay. So I think, you know, as long as this game's here and there's not a new Mortal Kombat, I don't see anything else. I don't see it going away. And personally, I think all the newest fighting game offerings, besides Guilty Gear, are kind of trash. I have no interest in Invincible Versus. Might play some Marvel Pokémon, but that's just me.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. It is going to be none other than Darkwolf who has interest in keeping this man in the corner. This should be a tie ball game, but wait, we've got something to say about it. And by the way, Darkwolf, they love waking up with those buttons, man. Just absolutely looking to trip you up every step of the way. This man, he means business.
Yeah, busting out those power tools right there as well. That's always a good move to use on Wake Up because it makes they got to defend more than one hit on it.
By the way, Frevin says it's 12 a.m. in Indonesia. Shout outs to you and shout out to Indonesia. Gotta say, man, a lot of you guys are more ahead than I am. What can I say, though? I live in the past. All right?
Oh, in here.
Yeah. And look at this, though. Look at this. It's gonna be Darkwolf. He takes the lead, and he's looking to instill his will here. Here comes the Sector. And another low. Makes the right guess. Another jump. Are you kidding me? That could have been a combo. He wakes up with buttons again. Are you kidding me? Oh no, this is falling apart here for Packz and computers, and this is gonna be one-way traffic. Darkwolf not letting him to breathe even a little bit. Waits up with buttons himself, though.
Great stuff right there. Nice combo. Couldn't quite get the fan lift timing, but he's got another combo here instead. Using the breaker, you have to.
And he says, we're absolutely breaking away. You can't afford to take another combo. Tries to wake up with buttons, not going to be having it though, and Darkwolf is on the verge. He's on chip territory.
Wow.
This is close.
Yeah, he's real close here.
Catches him. Either player who lands their next combo is going to win this game. Keep in mind, Packz does have breakaway, but I don't know if he has enough life to even eat the first punch. And there's gonna be the one when he spends the fatal, and that's gonna be it. And that rocket hit him, but he armored through it, and that's gonna be enough. Packz with his first lead of the set.
With the clock in single digits right there, incredible. He gets away with that one like a thief in the night. Now he's gonna be up 2-0. 2-1, excuse me.
I thought that rocket was absolutely going to crush his hopes and dreams. It turned out not to be the case. Packz survives to see another day, a 2-1 lead. Coming out of the Sector main to my right.
Yeah, crazy exchange right there. Taking the armor and yeah, saying I don't care about this rocket. I got other rockets here, and yeah, Packz is going to swipe it.
That's some highway robbery if I've seen it. You know what? We've seen so many different layers coming out of these two. And now we've got to see. All eyes on Darkwolf. The ball is going to be in his court. What does he do? Does he make any sort of switch?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know what else we would have for the swap. It looks like no. He's going to still stick with Cyrax and the same Sector cameo.
All right, well, the Cyber Lin Kuei looks like it's going to be a start and finish type of set with these two. However, Packz, if he wins one more, this is going to be elimination for Darkwolf. And by the way, SoulsClue, you will be up next against Kia. If you guys can get those invites sent out early, definitely would appreciate it. And yes, SoulsClue, that is what it means. You definitely will be up next. However, Darkwolf right now not throwing in the towel just yet. They're about to take not a lead. Oh, a bit of a drop though, Pewter.
It's continuing here to pile on the damage. Look at that corner combo. Just doesn't stop. It seems like missiles were everywhere.
You gotta count the amount of times Darkwolf has been able to wake up with buttons, man, because that is how he has taken some tremendous leads. However, if it works, don't fix it. Trying to get some chip damage here is gonna be Darkwolf. Tries to answer back with that overhead. These neutral jumps again, which have been able. And here comes some more chip. This is not gonna kill. However, a beautiful counter there. Tries to wake up with buttons again. Some guaranteed whiffopotamus, but that is gonna be it. And Packz is on set point, Computerson. Is this gonna be an early night here for Darkwolf? One has to wonder.
Packz certainly seems hell-bent on making sure that's the case. But right now, Darkwolf says, "Hey, I got some more combos." Oh no! Now
Packz has been beating some punch here, and a 1-1 trip guard. Beautiful use of the chameleon. That katana helping you get in with the fan lift, and things are going from bad to worse on the side of Darkwolf, and the damage just continues to heat up.
Good stuff right there. Yeah, he's got pressure. He decides, I'm gonna back up. I don't need the pressure. The glaive is there.
Tries to go for the whirly bird, not quite gonna find its mark. And if you're Packz right now, you have the opportunity to be super patient. Jay Lancer, what's up, man? Welcome back. Overhead technology, the 1-1 into the overhead. Darkwolf wakes up with buttons, and that could be enough. Is this gonna do it? No. Peterson. Darkwolf, he's got to be close to perfect if he plans on staying in this set. And the guarantee on the jump in, that's gonna be it! And Packz continues to move on to top 4 territory. Explodes him all over the place, and that is gonna do it. Packz gonna be making his way to losers semifinals. However, Darkwolf, I will definitely say, man, definitely fun to see, and we definitely hope to get you back. Come here and give me your thoughts on what we just watched.
Yeah, another great fight right there. Packz comes out on top 3-1, but the match right before that was so close, it could have went either way. So great games to both players, and Packz is going to move on tonight.
It was a banger of a set, guys. Once again, thank you so much for coming through, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day. With that, though, Packz going to continue to move on. And with that, chat, we've got to head to our last losers match for a little while. It is going to be none other than SoulsClue, a bit of a fan favorite, taking on Kia, the #1 seed in this event. I have no idea who's going to win this event, but win this set. But I'll tell you this, it's going to be entertaining from start to finish. Chad, Computerson, let's get you to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to this one again. After we've seen what SoulsClue could do. Someone put him in the lower bracket. I don't know who did that earlier in the tournament.
That was Fidget Stimmer.
Oh, it was okay. Well, now Kia's been waiting a little bit for this fight too. So let's see.
All right, well, let's go, Chad. Computerson, let's get you up in the house. Let's get this damn party started. I see no reason not to. Let's do this damn thing. Who do we need? We need Kia.
I am on my way.
By the way, guys, hopefully you're all having a great time watching this event. Our first OCE event, already $200 raised for that finale, and all I gotta say, here's to many, many more, man. Still 7 more qualifiers coming up next, and I gotta say, it is gonna be an absolute banger. I'm curious to see who else we wake up in the OCE region. Me and FidgetStimmer have been talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Let's love to see all the new faces, and it hopes to see more in the future, and I'm sure we will.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get you to it, chat. This is going to be our last losers match for quite some time. Let's go. But all the players are here. They're going un-AFK. Let's get this party started. All right, let's do it. Look, all right, yeah, we're good to go. All right,
it's like
chat,
they're both
let's get
AFK, so we'll see the characters, the choices here pretty soon.
By the way, Rotary saying, hopefully I get internet by one of these qualifiers. Rotary, we would love to have you here, man. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being here. And now let's give you guys your true money's worth. Kia taking on SoulsClue. SoulsClue, by the way, coming out with that Natara yet again. Kia, though, the Kung Lao main from down under. Let's get it.
How to beat you.
Her lessons will fail
Oh
you.
yeah, making great display of Natara and the damage potential so far tonight. And let's see if they can continue that against SoulsClue, rather.
All right, already starting off with a spin to win is going to be Kia. And once again, these are 2 very mix-heavy characters. Kung Lao, very reliant on a lot of armor, but so is Natara. Beautiful down 2 on the side of Kia. SoulsClue immediately answers back. Look at the damage already starting to heat up here as we go aerial on this one. Megan Fox has never looked better. Answering back immediately, though. Once again, every region has a great Kung Lao player. You see it on the EU side coming from Rasul. North America has Kale, and you can see it. Kia is going to be representing OCE. Beautiful damage we're
I was
seeing here.
Montar was just facing the wrong way on that last exchange, and then Kung Lao just took advantage of it. That was kind of crazy stuff.
And the
But
down.
now,
That is it. That is going to be the round, though. Kia, though, just coming out with some more spin to win. Kung Lao with some of the best armor in the game, and he's not afraid to let you know about it, Pewter.
yeah, good performance right there by Kia. Gonna go some nice defense, however, by SoulsClue, but not at the end of it. More of the Kung Lao advancing normals.
And it's just a mixed fest you see from start to finish, but SoulsClue's got to get on his bike, and he's got to get moving. Beautiful, and now we're going aerial with that. That's going to be a tremendous punch. I'm sorry, tremendous chunk of change. Yeah, man. Going with the tremor, not going to get much out of it, though. Kia, the defense is looking superb, but there's going to be the grab.
Well, those flight cancels, when she's all over the place, it's really tough to defend, and then you got advancing overheads like that, too. The throw is going to be a great way to reset. EX dive kick. Uh-oh.
He spends that fatal blow. She's got 950 health. This is going to pack a punch. This shouldn't be enough to kill, at least one would think. However, you never know with this scaling.
I don't know. This might. I don't know yet.
Oh, look at that health bar. Is he actually dead? Oh,
No,
that was
not quite.
close. And wait a minute, the 1-1, the low, and goes for some more spin to win. Not going to get much out of it. Beautiful patience on the side of SoulsClue, and he's going to inherit that round out of it. He is going to have to pay the iron price, is Kia. And Sammy, I see you in the chat, says who won the last match? It was Big Packz. He won it by a score of 3-1. It seemed very close. It seemed much closer than that, Peter.
It was quite close, because, yeah, one of those matches was just seriously one-touch territory. We saw the rocket get ignored and the fatal blow cancel what happened. Forcing now, SoulsClue going to force Kia off the meter right there, and SoulsClue's almost going to have a full bar of his own use.
Yes, he is. Spinning those projectiles will get you to the promised land. Good grab, though, sending him into the corner. This is not where you want to be if you're the Natara main to my left. Gonna wake up with armor. That should be a punish, and it is a punish. And SoulsClue gonna take their first lead. Okay. Jump in's coming. That spin to win has not been paying off, but there's a beautiful punish on the side of Kia.
Yeah, that whirlwind has been pretty well defended by SoulsClue for the most part. He's got a full amount of resources here in front of him too.
That's the game.
To finish this up.
That's gonna be it, and that is SoulsClue. You know what I'm telling you right now? As I watch SoulsClue more and more, their best attribute is their patience, man. They're happy to let you spend that meter and then punish you for it. And another photo finish coming out of Clue. That is gonna be the match. 1-0 gonna be your score.
Natara wins.
Another excellent brutality right there from Natara. She's got some pretty rough ones right there, and she's petting the decapitated head, which I find to be very weird.
Hey, man, some people are into it. Not so much me, but you know what? Who am I to tell you what you're doing is wrong? And by the way, Shadow, I see you in the chat saying, are these qualifiers every Saturday? We're going to try to make them bi-weekly. That is going to be the name of the game. However, I think Saturday is going to be the day we ultimately land on. Peterson, let's get you to it. Let's see if Kia can fire back. Comes out with a different cameo, by the way.
Temple of Katarava.
Sonya Kung Lao, one I've actually been experimenting with a bunch lately on some other characters. I was like, I think she's got some pretty good versatility, and you might be able to punch Natara out of the sky if you want to use some square wave.
We'll be looking for that mix, though. Keep in mind, Sonya has a beautiful overhead. And right now going Projectile City. Kia right now trying to instill their will, goes 1-1. That Natara, though, catches him, uses the armor, by the way. Beautiful stuff we're seeing on the side of Kia.
Put him in the headlock. Gonna take some nice damage right there too. 342 and a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a front kick right after the end.
By the way, Shadow says, I'll play next week if I can. Hey, tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your friend's wife. We want to get all of OCE up in here. And as you can see, Megan Fox right now trying to battle back, but another use of that reversal armor, Peterson. Kia playing this one extremely close to the chest, and that is going to be more than enough to get it done.
Round 2.
Yeah, great stuff right there. People are saying that it's a terrible matchup for Natara. Is it? I mean, I think I believe you. I believe you because I don't play enough Natara or Kung Lao to know how strong the matchup is. But anyways, right now looking pretty strong is Kia. It's got a big health advantage.
Hang on a second though, Kia seems to have found their spark of life. Kia right now on a dominant lead, tries to go for the grab. SoulsClue not having it, not just yet. Shutter enjoying the matches, by the way. You helped set it up. However, it's going to be a long way back if your name is SoulsClue. You've got to lock in. Good grab again. These are starting to add up, Peter.
Indeed they are. Still a lot of ground to make up here, but at the same time, SoulsClue, you can do 600 plus with Nitara at any time. So.
Oh, yes, you can. However, that's going to be the end of the run there. That's a 1-1 score, and that is going to be a tied ball game coming from Kia with, dare I say, a very dominant second round. And now all eyes on SoulsClue. How do you answer back from that? Do you need a character switch? Do you need a cameo switch? Do you need a mindset switch? We're going to find out. And by the way, guys, I see those likes pouring in. Thank you so much for helping support the stream. Remember, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the action.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, we appreciate all of the love, all the people in here. We got 131 at the moment. Yeah, and it looks like we're not going to have any change. Wait, we do. We have Tremor is now going to be the accompanying cameo.
Well, you can see SoulsClue is just saying, you know what, if I'm going to win, it's going to be with this loadout. Kia, by the way, the #1 seeded player in this event, and now trying to make that run in the loser side. And it all starts here. Beautiful catch out of the air. What a read coming from Kia.
Great stuff. That square wave is such a good move for Sonya. Brevin, no, there's not been any Havoc yet. Not any Havoc tonight yet.
By the way, yeah, we have not seen any Homelander. We have not seen Havoc. We've seen one Cyrex, but you know what? Darkwolf came out swinging, I'll tell you that for sure. And now Kia, this is going to be battering from pillar to post. That is going to be a dominant round. And by the way, what is this coming? What is this? Bowser coming through with all the jewelry. Thank you so much for the gifts, my man.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Homelander yet either, which is...
We'll see, man. They're out there. They're for sure out there.
Oh, I think a lot of people got a Homelander, so we'll see. We'll see. But right now, this tournament does not provide one. I don't. I kind of hope we don't see one. I'm sick of Homelander. I don't like him.
Oh yes, sir. And what's going on, Packz? Everything looking good on your side? I see a lot of question marks in the chat. What does this mean, chat? Goes on their way out. Beautiful use of the armor, and this is all Kia. This is going to be all one-way traffic. Kia looking to absolutely pour it on. Hey. And another grab, though. Kia right now on the verge. Can they put this one away? Ever since switching to that Sonya cameo, they have been absolutely able to lock in Pewter.
Yeah, been a huge part of the game plan so far, and it looks like it's going to continue to be the...
My God.
Wow.
And that's going to be Kia, though, finding one way to get ahead. Another brutality I have not seen. Computerson. Kia has absolutely locked in and has now answered back dominantly in 2 straight wins. And now we've got to see, does SoulsClue have anything else to challenge this Kung Lao with?
Yeah, let's see, because that was really tough right there. Yeah, using good use of that armored headlock, which has been nice. And yeah, now up 2-1 right here. Let's see if there indeed will be a change from SoulsClue.
And Carlos saying Kia's upgraded to a Honda. Hey, upgrades are important, chat. People forget, man. By the way, after this is going to be the big winners finals, the one you've been waiting for. I'm talking about Fidget Stimmer, and I'm talking about Vale. Sorry, people forget, man. Make sure those invites are locked and loaded. We will be seeing you soon. SoulsClue doing some window shopping.
Sindel.
Yep, and it looks like here comes the Sindel that I've seen before, and we were talking about earlier. So it is going to be Sindel and Cyrax, one of the classic teams. Not a very common team cameo anymore, Cyrax, so love to see this.
And I know Shudder is screaming right now. This is the character they came to see. SoulsClue, if you don't know, this is one of their original loadouts and did dominantly with this character in the Pro Series. Okay.
Yeah, Cyrax is going to be really fun to watch here to see how they'll make use of it. Right there, the net's coming out immediately.
Yes, sir.
Law, however, Kia with still already pretty decent health lead, nothing crazy yet.
Beautiful anti-air, tries to go for the down one pickup, not quite having it. I would normally say you don't want to zone too often with Sindel, however, Kung Lao can definitely contest with this character. All right, jump is coming out, immediately gets the punish though. Kia, though, going for those staggers. Overhead is going to be good. Into the sky we go. Kia does not seem phased at all by the Sindel pick and continues to pour it on.
Oh, yeah, damage piling up right here. Finally able to get a meter to break. Indeed B.
What was that? That was the round right there. However, a bit of falling asleep at the wheel on the side of Kia. And now this is going to be prime position here for SoulsClue, looking to put Kia into the red zone. Now there's the bomb squad on the loose, though. Can he get the explosion? No. However, overhead. Pearson, this is a scramble right now. This is a huge scramble.
Indeed,
we are whiffing all over the place, but that's going to be Kia going on set point. All right, Kia's able to survive that barrage. However, can SoulsClue lock in for the one time here? in game number 4.
Yeah, Kia looking pretty strong yet again, and this is set point for him. Hasn't taken any damage just yet. Had to block it. A little bit of damage taken off of that from that cameo, but look at this. SoulsClue's in trouble.
Big 1-1. By the way, we just cracked 150 viewers. What's up to everybody watching from around the world? This first qualifier, I have to say, all it makes me want is more qualifiers. Forward into the overhead. SoulsClue trying to take that lead. Forward 1-3. Good grab. He spends the meter, goes full double pistol chesty, trying to out pizza the Hut, the back 2. Oh my goodness, computers, look at this combo. Somebody come look at this combo.
Oh my God, we keep draining the meter too there with the Cyrax net.
Oh, he's gotta move. Hey. All right, Kia though, what do you got for us? And the overhead gonna connect, that's a gigantic lead. This is not gonna be enough. Or is it? Hang on a second, he's got meter to spend. Just running out there. Overhead again. Plus frames. And goes for the spin to win. And that's going to be it, chat. And that is going to be Kia with a 3-1 score. SoulsClue, I think I speak for over 150 people in the building when I say thank you so much for playing today. And you know what? We definitely want to see you in the next qualifier. Computerson, give me your thoughts on that set.
Absolutely. Hopefully to see you again in the future. For the time being now, Kia is going to move in on the lower bracket. We'll see this the next time, SoulsClue. But right now, the Sonya pick really gave some mileage to Kia there. But great fights by both.
Yes, sir. But with that, Kia has reason to be happy. He is going to be moving down. He's going to be moving up to top 4 territory. We're getting in crunch time now, Chad. If you're just joining us, these are going to be some of the last matches of the night. Well over halfway of this tournament is over. But coming up next, Chad, this is going to be Vale taking on FidgetStimmer. This one is going to be winners finals, which means the winner here is guaranteed second place or higher. And now those invites are out. Let's get it, though. Vale, I see you already cooking. Computerson, let's get to big winners finals. This is the one that she told you not to worry about.
Oh crap! Sorry, it's still backing me out of the last match. Sorry, my brain ain't quite working right now.
All good, all good. Either way, FidgetStimmer or Vale, go ahead and send up those invites. Definitely would appreciate it. This is going to be big finals coming up, guys. Once again, the winner here guaranteed that top 2 position. However, top 1 is what you got to get. Only the winner gets to qualify for that finale currently, sitting at $200. And if anybody does want to donate to that, you can do so right here, where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Thank you guys to everybody who supported this so far, and still a ton of matches coming. All right, I see you there, FidgetStimmer. Thank you so much. Appreciate you on that. I have no idea who's going to win this one. Both these guys had to go to a Game 5 just to make it to winners finals, and I see no reason why this isn't going to go to a Game 5 as well. And after this match, Packz going to be taking on Kia. That is going to be a heartbreaker set. One of those two is going to have to go down. Computerson, let's get you to that winners finals. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. And both these players, their first 2 matches of the day both went to Game 5 and final round. And they've kind of been waiting here in finals for a little bit. They've watching everybody else play, so hopefully they've been getting some practice in, or just keeping warm, because this is going to be a great set.
Oh, absolutely. I've already sent you that invite. We've got this one getting started, and I see the chat saying this one's going to be hype. I've been looking forward to this one ever since it got announced. All right, winners finals is coming your way. I have no idea who's going to win this, though.
I'm on my way there. So I'll be seeing you shortly. Your guess is as good as mine, because these guys are both playing lights out and both absolute nail biters in their own respective matches. So let's see now. We got everybody in the building, and the character select screen is upon us.
Yes, sir. And I see a lot of different characters than I was expecting. I already see the Ghostface from Vale. Have not seen him on this, though. These two play a lot of different characters and archetypes. And by the way, I see you, SoulsClue, saying, thank you so much for having OCE on your platform. Hey, all I gotta say is this would mean nothing if you guys were not here. Thank you so much for showing up, and we definitely hope to see you again, Souls.
Thank you all for being here. Yes. We haven't seen Ghostface just yet today. So looks like Vale is going to make that his pick. FidgetStimmer here with the Raiden and the cool orange suit.
By the way, Ghostface, we were hearing about this character earlier. We know how crazy he can be in neutral. However, it's going to be FidgetStimmer not providing any of that leisure. Good grab. All right, FidgetStimmer says, I need to get to Grand Finals. I'm trying to qualify immediately. Do not want to have to come back and do this all again, Pewter. We are working our way in.
Already to start things out, too. Going to Superman him out of the sky. Jax is going to be having to wait a little bit. No, he's still lurking back there doing ground pounds.
And that's a dominant round coming from coming from Fidget Stimmer immediately. And Raiden being one of their mains, though, it means all business here in winners finals. Vale has got to get started here because the momentum shifting 100% in this Raiden's favor. This is for a rainy day. Peter tries to catch him, however, not going to be able to do so. And that striker going to absolutely whiff. Here comes Jax.
Good stuff right there. Extend the combo with the Jax backbreaker. Always a nice thing to have in your toolbox.
Good damage on the side of Fidget Stimmer, who has not looked back ever since taking the lead in the first round. Jax on the board again. Wisely takes care of him, though. Does Vale? Vale right now just trying to walk in, but Fidget Stimmer just going to be avoiding him. Social distancing. Shoutouts to COVID. However, that striker finally going to find its mark, and now Vale. This is going to be Mixed City Population U.
Oh yeah, great stuff right there. Mixing it up. Wow, look at the damage pile up to 538. Quite a combo right there, but Fidget Stimmer says, hey, I don't care not about that. I want to end the round.
One more from either player will be the round. Can we get a tie ball game? Is that gonna hit? Yes, it does! And that is gonna do it, though. Vale saved by the bell, saved by the fatal blow, and Computerson, a tie ball game. Come by hook or by crook, Vale gonna knot things up.
Yeah, what a great response right there. Clutch him up with a fatal blow. Hype stuff. Yep, one round apiece. Let's see who takes match number 1 here.
You can see the familiarity. Both these guys have played each other so often that not a lot is going to surprise them. That could have been a beautiful pickup, though. However, not going to find its mark. Do not pass go, and do not collect $200. And now Vale. Things are starting to kind of add up in his favor, Peter.
Oh yeah, he's pouring on more big damage. Oh my god, it's just don't stop. 553 with that striker gunshot hooking it up. And he's got a big advantage right now. Vale looking on, he's well on his way to taking this, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
We know how much damage Fidget can get, but at the moment he's not able to get to any of that. And by the way, I just want to say, if you're a player from OCE and you want to get up in these events, all you got to do is join the Discord. Look no further than here. However, with that being said, Fidget Stimmer running out of chances, running out of life, and running out of opportunities. This Ghostface is not here to play whatsoever. Wisely spends the breakaway, one would think. Still moving on through. The lows coming out, the double lows. Oh, a bit of a misinput there. This is some chip damage adding up, and that low's gonna take it, and that is gonna be Vale setting it home, though. It did not look like at any direction, at any point in time, was it gonna be their match. However, that raw fatal blow sending it home, and ultimately able to steal the third round, Pewter.
Yeah, incredible stuff there. The thievery on that fatal blow is what really obviously cemented him even to have a chance on this one, because it did go to final round. And right now, yeah, he's up 1-0. So good way. You take those wins, you take those decisions when you get them.
Absolutely, man. And a 1-0 score on the side of Vale. You gotta wonder if Fidget Stimmer is gonna be coming out with anything else. I see close to 200 goats up in the building. Thank you guys all so much for the support from around the world. Computerson, thank you so much for being on the mic with me. And let's get it, though. On to match number 2 we go.
Yeah, thanks for having me yet again. Let's see if the Vale momentum can continue right here. Let's see what counterplay Fidget Stimmer might have for this.
I see Carl hanging out in the chat. Big Fix in the building. Rotary, as always. I gotta say, man, the OCE scene has been super gracious to us ever since we've gotten down here. We plan to continue that for many events. However, Vale stabbing out the chest, blows out those guns, giving that Taco Bell treatment. You do love to see it.
Yeah, off to yet another big health lead. Here's that mid-screen, gonna have some good defense, and he's gonna win neutral yet again. No, he did not. He got away from it. Teleport out.
Oh, nice.
Here comes Fidget Stimmer.
And that low, that is going to be one of his only combo starters, especially with this cameo. Saves it for a rainy day. Immediately spends that armor that does Vale. And now the striker, this is going to hurt. This is actually going to be the round unless he breaks away. All right, chooses to do so.
Yeah, forced low health break again. Maybe not the most well-advised thing to do, but he believes that he can make this comeback. So he's got the confidence. Then it can be the right choice.
Who are we to tell him he can't make this comeback? Because right now he's pressuring. However, this Ghostface is on chip territory, flawless block, and he could have had it, and he does. Fidget Stimmer with the comeback, spend the fatal blow. He doesn't even need it. He's too goated for fatal blows, and that is going to be them pulling away here in round number 1.
He knew he had the damage without the fatal. He knew how much Jax meter he had left, so he was able to use that backbreaker and get a pretty nice combo there. He's going to take round 1 of match number 2.
And a beautiful connection on that spark board. Jax here to pick up the tab. And look at this, man. This is a tale of two matches here. FidgetStimmer looked like they were all but destroyed in match number 1, ultimately able to make their way back, and the lows just keep adding up. And FidgetStimmer on a disastrous lead, going crazy.
Oh yeah, he's got a big lead now, and he's looking to tie this one up. Pretty healthy advantage at the moment.
Is that enough? No, we've got one more breaker in the pipeline, but things are not looking good on the side of Vale. That jumping gonna be all right? And that striker, though, that is not gonna be good to go, and Jack's gonna seal the deal, and that is gonna be the round. And another brutality coming out of Fidget, and he is gonna send things home. Computers, and there will be no sweeps here in winners finals.
I'm sorry it came to this.
Brutality.
No, there will not, apparently. And yeah, it's gonna be tied here. Another brutality response. Love to see it. These players are styling on us.
And I just love to see it, man. Look at how all the different regions play. We get to see a ton of EU and Middle East, North America, OCE, man. They have a way of doing things on their own. And you know what? That is going to propel a 1-1 score on the side of FidgetStimmer. However, we're not ending things there, though. This is going to be now basically a 1st-to-2 chat. Let's get you back to the action.
Looks like he is going to stick with that team of Ghostface and Striker. And I think it's a pretty strong team, and it was working out pretty good. We saw a couple of combos there doing more than 500 damage, so see if we can keep that up and maybe break this tie.
As we all know, Computers, and Ghostface does not do the most damage, but it's consistent.
Oh, he's got Striker. I mean, yeah, normally it's, you know, around 300 damage combos, but he's already showed off a couple 500s with Striker.
And do you see Packz in the chat? He's saying, okay, this is a KLS set, and who are we to disagree? All right, overhead is not going to be any good on this mark. However, we're going to break that armor, double low. And now he's starting to get the command grabs a lot more involved, Computerson. Down one into the, oh, that could have been bad. And a good grab blows out the chest. Here comes Striker, and this is going to be a tremendous lead. Shouldn't be enough to kill unless he gets one more mix. Keep in mind, Fidget sitting on a bar of meter, full bar of meter. I wouldn't advise him to spend it, though, and you can see he's not. Good flawless block. Goes for the low into the spark board. Here comes Jax. Pearson, you would need a miracle to bring this back.
You would, but I think the capability is certainly there. Instead of down one, is going to just remove the possibility. Jax whiffs, and here we go. Vale now, one away from going to 2-1 here.
Vale coming out swinging. The overhead going to lead to some success from Fidget. Tries to go for the low. However, Vale not buying it. Not here, not now. Good flawless block, so not letting him get any momentum, and Vale once again starting to turn the tides. Overhead, and a down one to greet you. Nice grab to meet you. And there's Striker. Are you kidding me? Computing the damage. That just never stops. And look at this, though. Going crazy is going to be Vale. And Vale, though, these two are going tit for tat. Absolutely. You got to guess right, though, if you're going to be Fidget. Maybe Jax throwing you into the corner. And more jump-ins coming. Neither player able to establish too much dominance here. And by the way, I see close to 190 in the chat. What's up to everybody? And Jack slamming you down. This is going to be all Fidget. And another low. Calls Papa Dan's on that one. And now it is going to be FidgetStimmer who's taking the lead, but that's Vale who immediately responds. Spend the fatal blow. Do not leave this up to the chance. Vale says, let me see how much damage I can get first. And Computerson that. Wait.
Just barely had meter available at the time. And oh wow, that whole sequence started from the up block from Vale. And now he's going to find himself out here. One match away from running away with this one.
And Vale seems to have gotten a pretty good download on Fidget after that. He takes a 2-1 lead, which means he needs one more game to get into that grand finals. However, I don't feel like it's going to be that easy. I feel like it is going to be Fidget who has something back to answer with. As we know, they play a ton of different characters. Let's see what they decide to do, Chad, and let's get you back to game number 4. Does Vale close it out, or does Fidget send us to yet another game 5? Let's go.
Ghostface.
Yeah, let's see. Looks like we're maintaining the confidence in our character selection too. It's gonna be Raiden Jax yet again for FidgetStimmer.
He's sticking with the Raiden after how dominant that first game was. You can't. I'm sorry, that second game was. You can't blame him. However, coming out in the training uniform. Remember, the winner here guaranteed for grand finals. The loser is gonna have to take the scenic way back, and it's not gonna be easy down there. Go through with a little bit more of a zoner effort here on the side of FidgetStimmer. Can you change these names around? And a good command grab on the side of Vale. Vale right now, if they can keep him in this position, keep in mind, Ghostface very meter hungry.
Yeah, and he's gonna let that striker gunshot rip anytime he gets that command grab, really, because you see what it did right there. He almost did 420 damage. Smoke them up, boys.
And I see, though, that it is going to be Fidget who does not like to use those overheads too often. He's looking for the big enchilada on that one. However, you can see Vale, the defense is holding up, at least for now. Let's go for the overhead, though, but that knife going to absolutely crush you. You can see it, though. Yes, looking for another low. That's a... Oh, that could have been a beautiful counter. Look at the neutral on display. Neither of these players wants to give an inch. Fireballs on their way out, though. That's a beautiful counter on the side of Stimmer. And into the air we go to the corner bound.
Yeah, Vale getting whiff punished right there, and a really good corner carry combo by Fidget Stimmer. And now it looks like he's got another chance.
No way he breaks. No way he breaks. He's going to eat this in chat. Fidget Stimmer is 1 round away from getting us to that game 5.
Round 2.
Keep in mind the health difference here, 950 to 1100, so that's playing a factor. Right now, Fidget Stimmer, yeah, looking to push this to the final game.
Fidget Stimmer right now on a tremendous lead, though. They've got all the momentum. They've got all the cameo, and they've got all the damage here. He immediately goes for the Storm Zone. That's a... No, it's not it. Out those guts again. Striker is always going to be in the background. This is a ton of damage, Pewter. And look at this. However, got a breakaway. Does not want to be stuck in that vortex. Okay. Breaks the armor. And into the... I gotta imagine this is going to get airborne from here. Look at this. Vale right now not trying to go to a game 5. Wants to end things right here, Peter, and he keeps marching. And one more sequence should be enough. I do not think this is death. But if he guesses right one more time. And there's the striker. Are you kidding me? How much damage is this character? Get over on you. That is going to be us at a tie ball game here in match number 4. And now only one away is going to be Vale. He's on set point.
Yeah, 391 right there, and the combo wasn't over yet, but he's still winning, and yeah, set point now by Vale, but Fidget Stimmer says, I got some other ideas about this.
We've seen Fidget Stimmer here before, and Vale has still marched their way back, and this is where they got started. You can't guess wrong. You cannot afford to if you're going to be Fidget Stimmer. Goes for the grab, but he's going to get blown up for that. Tried to out Pizza the Hut, not going to be having it, not today.
After a down 1 check, he went for a neutral jump 3 on a hit. Kind of crazy stuff to do, but it worked for him.
He got saved by the cameo, but he goes for the down 2 cancel. And Chad, we are going to a game number 5. Computers in chat, make some noise. These two had to get to game 5 just to get here, and they have got to handle a game 5 in order to get to grand finals. What a set, and it's going to have that photo finish.
What a fitting way to end this match, the end of this set, really. And yeah, it's going to be game 5 here to decide who goes to grands, and hype it is indeed. The chat is having a great time too. I know you are, and let's see which one of these players is going to be having a great time following this, with the other getting sent to lower.
Let's do it, man. Who's going to grand finals? Who's getting guaranteed 2nd place? Remember, of course, that it is only the top 1 that qualifies, but it's still a much better path. Stimmer and Vale. Does Vale make any kind of switch?
Raiden. Striker.
And looks like we're coming out with what got you here. Vale says we're going all Ghostface all the way. Stimmer, of course, going to be locked to that Raiden chat. Let's get it. Let's go.
But to harm you.
Yep, here we go. Here we go. Now, yeah, like we were saying, the loser of this will not be out of the tournament, but it'll certainly be a tougher spot, as they're going to have to reset the bracket if they even get there. So let's see.
All right, fireballs on their way out. And you can see it, though. We're trying to load up on as much chip damage as we can. Down 1, immediate answer coming on the side of Vale, but we've got armor on the other end. Which one of these two is going to be getting it done right now? You can see Vale trying to plot his way in. An empty jump into the grab.
Yeah,
we are moving.
Risky stuff right there. The good Christmas-themed stage here. The trees are looking really nice. And Vale, again, when that command grab hits, the gunshots come out next. And he's built himself a pretty good health lead at the moment.
Absolutely. By the way, Packz and Kia, make sure those invites are locked and loaded. You will be up next, and a very nice counter on the side of Vale. This should be all she wrote. There is no surviving this. And Vale is going to be on set point.
Yeah, indeed he is. Looks pretty strong, and they're going to start right in each other's face at mid-screen.
Good grab on the side of Stimmer. Stimmer right now, this is where you got to keep this, man, but Ghostface always going to find a way in, but a nice well-placed counter on the side of Fidget. The damage only adding up though, but it just feels like it doesn't matter how much damage you do on Ghostface, he's always gonna be in the match. Wakes up with buttons, and there's gonna be the striker though, gonna be access denied. Do not pass go and do not collect. $200, catches him out of the air though, Pewter. And there's a nice command grab. Overhead's on the side, and Vale right now trying to make this an absolute bar brawl. You can see Stimmer just trying to get set, breaks the armor, goes for the low. And there's another command grab. Here comes Striker as well. This is about to get, no! This input on the side, but he's gonna go pick it up anyway. He's gonna spend the fatal blow. This is not going to kill.
Wise to spend it right there, because moments after he spent it, then Fidget Stimmer got the meter to break it. So now that's avoided, and it's just one-touch territory, really for each. But Fidget Stimmer might not even have the meter to, or might not even have enough health to use the breaker. And now he used the bar, so he doesn't have it.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be the set. And Vale goes all the way to grand finals. The number 4 seed getting it done. And this Ghostface getting you absolutely super, super far in this tournament. Computerson, give me your thoughts on what we just saw.
Very strong Ghostface, which we didn't see previously before this set. And we saw the choice right now working out to great success.
And Fidget Stimmer, thank you so much for playing. However, you're still very much alive in this tournament. We are going to be seeing you soon. But keep in mind, Chad, with that, Vale is going to be going to grand finals, and the OCE region is definitely looking alive. But first, we've got to go show you that bracket, because with that, yes, Vale going to be marching all the way to grand finals. This tournament is still 3 more matches remaining. And with that, Fidget Stimmer going to be dropping all the way down to the lower side. But we're going to see how their run's going to end. We've got some business to take care of, though. It's going to be Packz taking on Kia. This is a matchup I think we've all been wanting to see. Computerson, let's get you to it. Let's start that damn match, and let's get going. Let me see if I have this correct. I believe I do.
Absolutely here.
All right, good to go, Chad. Let's get
on.
Let's get that matchup all started. Let's get it sent your way. And by the way, guys, everybody watching around the world, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the support. Already $200 in that piggy bank. Thank you to everybody for all the love. But we cannot stop here. We've got to keep moving. And Computers and I have sent you that invite. Let's get you up in this COD, man. I demand it.
I'm on the way. I'm on the way indeed. And it looks like, yeah, the winner of this match is going to have to go on to face Fidget Stimmer. And let's see who that will be. Packz seems confident in the chat, and yeah, it looks like we got both him and Kia in the King of the Hill here. So
yes, sir. Let's get you to it, Chad. If you're just joining us, this is loser semifinal. The winner of this is going to be taking on Fidget Stimmer, and the winner of that going to be taking on Vale. Then the winner of that is going to be our very first qualifier into that finale. Let's do the damn thing. Kia taking on Packz. This is a bit of a Super Bowl set. Let's get you to it. New Vision, by the way. Great to see you.
Yes. Welcome back to the chat again. Hopefully you're having a great time. And yeah, it is nice to see some new names as well. Pretty much everyone in here besides a couple people are new names to me. So always a treat.
Talismento, it should be in just a couple days. I'm going to be talking with a couple of you guys after this to try to figure out a date. These two, though, looking locked in. They're going to be locking horns here in match number 1 of loser semifinals. And these guys have made it pretty damn far. This was a pretty stacked tournament.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And as we getting down to the end of it, looks like these players are taking a little bit of time in the character selection screen, but it looks like they're gonna continue to rock with what got them here.
And Gualbert says, "Vape got new graphics, or is it a one-time thing?" We get new graphics for every single series we do. We try to kind of spice things up for you guys. Hopefully you guys are liking our new addition. Hopefully you guys are liking the new players on stream. I've been having a blast here.
Oh, absolutely. Been having a great time watching some new talent and some different character selection screens, different cameo pairings. It's been great.
And OCE, not a lot of they don't get a lot of events going on. We try to put them in our worldwide events. Obviously, the ping though, it does go a little bit too crazy. So I said, you know what? We're coming to you guys, and you know what? I am not mad at that decision whatsoever. Packz right now on a roll.
Certainly turned out great. Yeah, for the moment, Packz is locked in. He's got a big health advantage, and he's got all sorts of rockets for you.
And Packz, yes, with a dominant round. And yo, Headlocked, what's up, man? I see you in the house. Great to have you around. Yes, these are two characters who can zone very well, though. But Packz showing to be a little bit more ahead in that department. Throws out the glaive. Got to watch your feet on that. Down one, and a solid grab. Packz just kind of pot-shotting him, Pewter.
Oh yeah, a little bit of a health advantage at the moment too. Looking if he can bring himself up to 1-0, but both got full bars. What do they do with them right now? Another great flawless block. There's that forward throw. Always some good stuff. 130 there from Chameleon.
Yes, sir. However, still on the run. The low's coming out. And a beautiful overhead on the side of Packz. He is absolutely rolling. And by the way, Death Dealer says, I'm from Canada. What's up, man? Shout outs to the Great White North coming from upstairs. However, we are down south for this one. And now that health bar is starting to bleed a little bit more than you'd like if you're on the side of Kia. And this should be the beginning of the end right now. Kia in that red zone. He would need a monumental comeback, but wait, is it gonna hit? Yes, it does!
Oh my God. I think he jumped a little bit there, and he was not able to get on the ground in time to block it. So now it's gonna eat that damage, and it will be a little bit of a scramble here.
Oh, he just gets back up in this match just like that, but you know what? Packz still not going to be surrendering anything here, and that is going to be the round. And another brutality goes with the crane, and that is going to be it, Chad.
Oh man, that's a great brutal. That's a great brutal and huge win right there for Packz on Packz. This is quite a battle right here, and it's going to continue to heat up.
Oh man. And it looked like Kia had something to say there. These Raw Fatals have been working all event long. However, Packz ultimately able to stay locked in and ultimately able to get it done. However, that is what matches number 2 and 3 are for. Let's get you back to the action, Chad. If you're just joining us, welcome to our Oceania Qualifier. This is going to be number 1 of 8. Then, of course, we have a giant finale coming up after that. Currently, already sitting at $200. This community, man, the community that just keeps on giving. And now we've got to give them their money's worth. We legally have to, Computer Sim.
That armor is like nothing I've ever seen.
They're contractually obligated to do so. and now it looks like Kia has made the change again. We saw Takeda and Jax earlier. So let's see if that works better out against the Sector team.
Oh, yes, sir. And once again, we've been burning the midnight oil over here. It's close to 1 a.m. for Computers and close to 11 p.m. for me. And it's a lot later for the OCE boys. You can see, though, the switch to Takeda absolutely bearing some fruit already, Pewter.
It's afternoon for them, I think. Yeah, 409 right there is a really great way to start it out if you are Kia. Nice way to make a statement there. Good defense of the projectiles too.
And Kia just landing. I'm sorry, it's gonna be Packz landing at will. And Takeda, I do think, is a much better choice for the Sector. Beautiful duck on the side of Kia. Hey.
Yeah, way to get under that throw right here. You might see that backdash into the overhead we've seen from Packz quite a few times. The overhead's been working pretty effective.
Good grab, though, on the side of Kia. Kia with a significant lead, though. Yes, this Takeda doing a lot better here. By the way, I see it close to 200 goats up in the building. What is up, man? Great to have all the support from around the world. Babes Fight Night in full effect. Packz right now trying to zone. Kia not having it, and Kia, one more. He just needs one, but wait. Can he get it? Overhead, and he bet it all on that. And you know what? Kia said, we are not doing that. Not today, and he is going to take the lead.
Big ground pound right there is going to take it, and yeah, look at how many different time zones we have around here in the chat. Love to see that.
Sir, 11 a.m. from Talus. I see you hanging out with us. I know it's a lot earlier and later for some more of us watching around the world. And Jack's here to help pick up the tab, help to keep it safe. Beautiful overhead lashes on the side of Kia. And another low. However, Packz able to guess right on that bad boy, and he gets a nice punish for his effort. Got to break away, says Kia. Continuing to pick up the combo. We do not drop these around here, Pewter.
Oh yeah, great answer back right now from Packz, and he's getting a nice combo here in return. Gonna get some more rocket coverage for your fire, and a fan lift after following the rocket. Pretty good stuff.
Oh, look at this, though. Hang on a second. This match is not over. Kia's only one combo away from taking that lead, but hang on a second. Packz has the technology to bring this back. And Packz not taking a no for an answer. Shout out to all the Tinder dates I've ever had, but wait a minute. Spend the fatal blow. And Computerson, I think that's all she wrote. 950 health. I think she's out of here.
Oh, correct, you are. And yeah, can't break away because the down 2 cancel was made.
Is it enough?
And so this should be a tie. This should be a tie now.
That is absolutely going to clean your clock. And Kia going to get on the board. No sweeps here today. And yo, what's up, Shadrick, though? Hanging out late with us. What's up, man? Chat with that. We're at a tie ball game here. Let's go take a look at that replay and see exactly how we got it done.
Oh yeah, what a great way to, what a great finish to tie that one up. One match apiece. One match apiece. I'm struggling.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I told you I'm doing the heavy lifting today. Guys, all right, we're getting back to that match. By the way, Packz is staying with the Sector. All right, let's see how he does with it. We've seen him on a couple different characters today. However, that Sector has been what he's been leaning on early and often here as we get you into the later matches.
Great confidence here in the Sector we've seen on display, and Chameleon is still going to be the choice as well. But right now, taking a little bit of a beating here to start up the round of match 3, excuse me.
Yes, sir. By the way, Fidget, Nicky Bob, we're just going to invite you straight to this hill afterwards, because whoever wins here has got to just keep running the gauntlet. Down one, good grab, and a nice use of that Chameleon. All right, look how far that goes, man. That is crazy.
Just out of reach too. Kia's about to have a full meter too if he keeps throwing some kunai. Already a full bar afforded to Packz, so he's gonna take that back throw because he's at quite a bit of a health disadvantage, I would say.
Oh,
he's staying aerial.
All right, what do you got here? The overhead though, he's onto it. That has not caught him in a while, and Packz officially goes down, and Kia officially takes that lead.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, he does, and the Takeda looking very strong, and you can see he's got a variety of Takeda skins that we've already seen from him today.
Dude, look how locked in Kia looks right now. He made one switch. We saw this in the last set against SoulsClue as well. As soon as he made one switch, he already knew what he was going for. And by the way, Galbert says we miss you on Twitch. I know, man. We should be on there in the next couple days. Good grab. Packz not throwing the towel. Not just yet, Pewter.
It's a nice 130 throw. Once again there.
Into the sky. All right, Packz. Is this enough to take the lead? Yes, it is. This is where he can really start to do some damage, really start to get a nice chunk of change. However, with this, Packz officially takes his first lead in quite some time. Against Kia, though, it's never that easy, as we've seen time and time again. And Kia right now, though, this is target practice, though, goes for the low and that. Wait! One more. One more is all he needs. That same can be said on both directions, but the kick out of the air is going to lead to Kia taking a 2-0 score in a two-game run, by the way, I should say. Yes.
Yeah, correct, you are. And now finding themselves, which will be on set point. And yeah, the Takeda is just looking pretty awesome right now. Packz has got some work to do yet.
All right, well, all eyes on Packz. If he's going to go for a character switch, now is going to be the time. He cannot afford to give up one more, or else his tournament run would go down here. Kia, though, looking super locked in, though. This Takeda has been just what the doctor ordered here on the player to my left. And you can see Packz, he's doing some window shopping. Ultimately goes with the Lee May. All right, I'm here for it.
The main.
Okay, yeah, we saw this earlier. Let's see if this is going to be... This is the one you got to win 2 in a row with, so let's see if that works out.
Shout outs to nearly all 200 people in the building with us right now. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out with us, and hopefully you're enjoying the action. Here's to many more qualifiers to come. This is the armor immediately. We know that Lee May can do some dastardly damage, but you've got to make your way in. That's an excellent trip guard on the side of Packz. Is he going to send us to a game 5 with Lee May? I can already see it, Peter. I can already see it.
Well, could be a great way to start off the round with your back against the wall.
And K9 Skull, what's up? Welcome back to the chat. All right, Jax right now keeping an aura of safety. However, that overhead gonna blast you, and this could actually be close to the end of the round. No Scorpion there, actually. Down one, and look at all this pressure coming from this Lee May. He is not giving him any room to breathe. Goes for the down one challenge, and now Packz is only down by 1 round. Computerson, I need another game 5, and I need it now.
Fight.
Well, looking to force that right now is Packz. Let's see if they can continue it. Ooh. Big damage right there. Big whiff punish, however, coming out of the end of the other side of Kia.
Good read on the grab, though. And Packz, he's been catching on. I'm sorry, Kia's been catching on to what Packz has been doing early and often. Kia right now looking super in tune with this set. Another low coming out. Backdash on the side of Packz. Look at these two. This is just an old-fashioned bar brawl. They are swinging, and Chad, that is going to be Kia on set point.
Haven't had your fill.
Final round.
Oh yeah, correct you are. That round now confirms the tie here. Let's see if he can power his way through this, or if Packz is going to force us to a game 5.
Here comes Scorpion. Tremendous pickup on the side of Packz, and he's not done. Shout outs to 25% throw combos. You don't see those too often.
Oh yeah.
Tries to catch him out of the air. However, we've got other intentions for you. And Kia, though, sitting on set point. The cameo's about to get involved. This is going to be a tremendous life lead. Jax here to pick up the tab. And Jax here to keep swinging. And this is go time. It's now or never on the side of Packz, but Kia not letting him off the hook. And that could have been a big whip punish. Goes poking a special. Does he spend the meter? One wouldn't think so. And Packz, he's got to go. He's got to make his way in. He has the character to bring this back. Does it call out the Jax? And another grab. Is Jax on the line again? And chat, this might be enough, and that is gonna do it. That is gonna be Kia moving through to losers finals. What a performance. And New Vision coming through with a 10 bomb on the super chat side. New Vision, thank you so much for all the love. And Packz, thank you so much for playing. We definitely want to see you in the next qualifier. What a set and what a match. I gotta say, that was excellent stuff. And now let's go take a look at that replay.
Great fight by both there. Valiant effort again by Packz. Kia D-Law, however, is going to come up on top right now. What a fight that was. And thanks again, Super Chat, $10 from New Vision. Thank you much.
New Vision, we appreciate you a ton, man. But with that, we're going to stay inside this hill because we are just getting these next matches underway since everybody is from the same region. Actually, no, we got to restart it. So, Chad, with that, it is going to be Kia going all the way to losers finals. They're going to be taking on Fidget Stimmer. This is one I've been wanting to see for a while. I'm not going to lie. I've been wanting to see all of these for a while. Chad, let's get it sent your way. This is going to be our second. This is going to be basically our co-main event of the evening. And by the way, Fidget, if you can send out those invites, or Kia, if you can send out those invites, definitely would appreciate it. Still, 2 more, Computerson. We're getting close to the promised land. It's been a great time.
Indeed, yeah, and I've said it before. What a way to kick off the event here already. $200 on the pot. Chat's going hype. The players are going nuts. It's just a great opening event for this series.
Yes, sir. Once again, $200 currently in that piggy bank. That is a solid amount of cheddar to fight for. And especially what people called a dead game, I do not believe it. I refuse to believe it. Either way, Kia or Fidget, go ahead and send me those invites. We'll be getting this next matchup started right here and right now. Until then, what's up to everybody in the chat, man? Have you guys been enjoying this event? Hopefully so, man. I got to say, this has been one of my favorite events in a while. I'm up at nearly at midnight doing this. But you know what, Computerson? Mortal Kombat has no time zone. We're here for every region, man.
Oh yeah, we're here. We're all over the place.
Oh yes, sir.
Why is no one giving a 10? I don't think anyone ever does the respect thing. Well, once in a while we do. I feel like most people, we just don't even do the pay your respects. I feel like most people just want to play the next fight, but
yeah. And K9 Skull saying it's the weekend. What else are we gonna do? That is absolutely right. Happy weekend, happy Sunday, Saturday. People forget, man. Still currently Friday for me, guys. This is what happens when you live in the past. All right, let me see where these players are. They seem to have taken off. Oh no, we got him. And by the way, Brandon says the fighting games this year just haven't been doing it for me. I'm glad you guys are putting these tournaments on still. Hey, appreciate you, man. Hey, there's no time like a Mortal Kombat tournament, man. I can tell you it's one of the more fun parts of my day, and I'm happy to say I do this for a living, man. Computerson, of course, I take you with me, and I take this entire community with us, man. It's been a blast from start to finish, and here's to many more MK1 events to come. Who do we need?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Going to be a good time here. Watching from Kosovo, 8 a.m. So you are up bright and early. Get some good entertaining fights to start your day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it, guys. Once again, appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for simply watching the video, man. It means a lot. And yes, we are live here on a busy Friday or Saturday morning for you. And it is go time. Computers, and I have sent you that invite. Let's get this losers finals all under wraps. Kia, by the way, has been looking like a human highlight reel, but Fidget Stimmer's been right behind him, though. Fidget Stimmer, of course, being in winners finals, they dropped down, and now they're trying to make their way all the way back up to Grands, where they would be taking on Vale.
Oh yeah, on my way here to the Koth. I should be in there in just a moment. Looks like I am now, and yeah, once these guys go AFK or out of AFK, we're gonna be ready to rock.
Yes, sir. Looks like we're ready to go right now. It's Fidget Stimmer coming out with that Raiden. However, is that ultimately what they're gonna come out with? Let's see it though. And it's going to be Kung Lao on the side of Kia. They know what's on the line here. A qualifier spot that already has $200 in that piggy bank. Chat, let's go. The 2 characters with the 2 best hats.
I still think I
Oh
should.
yeah, indeed. And I don't know if anyone saw the new movie yet. I just went and saw it last night. Would very much recommend. I'm not going to spoil anything to anyone who hasn't seen it, but I just thought of the Mortal Kombat movie for some reason. It just came into my head now. But anyways, we have another fight in front of us here. Kia starting off with some big time damage.
Vale says I'm seeing it tomorrow. Definitely would recommend as well. However, until then, we've got a nice tournament to hold you over. And FidgetStimmer taking an early lead by the looks of it against Kia. And Kia's looking to run the gauntlet here on the loser side. Has not lost since coming here.
It'll be a good time seeing it. I might actually see it again with another set of friends like next week or something. Like, that's how good it was.
Yes, sir. Until then, we've got this tournament to hold you over. Kia, though, answering right back. They take a lead on their own right. Kia looking to get this done. Kia on the run, and beautiful combos on the start from the Kung Lao main to my right. And look at this, though. He can't break away. He doesn't even have the meter. Do you spend the fatal? He's going crazy here. Can he get it done? And Jax again, look at the damage here, and Fidget able to answer back. Beautiful combo damage, nearly 50% to the dome.
Oh, that's some great knowledge right there, knowing that he didn't even have to use the fatal blow. So now he's continuing, but FidgetStimmer with the win, now continuing his reign of terror.
And if you're coming from the OCE region, I'm sure you're a fan of both these guys, but tell me in chat, who do you guys want to win? Are you rooting for Kia? Are you rooting for FidgetStimmer? Or do you want me to win? Should I go on AFK chat? I'll do it. And Shutter, I believe it, man. What's up? All right. And now Kia says, let me go get my get back real quick. Jumpin's coming. Overhead not going to be any good. Tries to go for the low sweep. Kia playing a little bit of guerrilla warfare, one would say. And immediately answers back, though. Kia with a beautiful, well-placed counter. And this is looking like all she wrote, and Kia needs one more. And that is going to be it. We are all tied up, these two, playing at a very, very high level. I'd love to see what OCE is all about, man. It's about time we did one of these again.
Yeah, it's been a great event so far, and right now, we're already tied up here, one round apiece. Let's see what we got here. Kia, slight health advantage, fantastic duck right there, and here comes FidgetStimmer with some nice damage for corner carry.
FidgetStimmer, though, looking to go off, immediately breaks the Sector armor. Jax to keep it safe, and another low. FidgetStimmer holding the cards, one would say. That's not going to be a punish, though. Still pressing on through is going to be Kia. Beautiful damage, beautiful jump kick out of the air. Tries to answer back with the spark port, not having his Kia. Says, let me get out of here until I get a little bit more meter. And immediately answers back, but what a pickup coming from Stimmer. Plus frames and a good grab. FidgetStimmer not out of the woods, not just yet. Kia can absolutely make this comeback. Keep in mind, they have that fatal blow. Jump in coming in. Chat, that's gonna be the game. No. One more. And there it is. It looked all but guaranteed on the side of FidgetStimmer. They take a 1-0 score, and Kia now has to play some catch-up, man. Fidget playing at a very high level. All I can say is the OCE region has been going crazy, and we're not even done.
Oh yeah, they've definitely stepped up to the plate in a major way. Every player in here, been fantastic stuff. So the lead, as we've seen here, no lead is safe, and it's only 1-0 FidgetStimmer. So we'll check it out.
Oh, absolutely, chat. Let's get you back to the action and let's do the damn thing. Kia taking on FidgetStimmer, though. It will be Fidget enjoying that 1-0 score. If you're just joining us, by the way, this is Losers Final, which means we have one more match coming up next. Vale, of course, going to be headlining that set. The winner of this as well.
Round one. Fight.
As we who's going to make it into face Vale, and looks like we do have a cameo change. It's going to be Sonya now.
And yo, what's going on to my goat, Rev? Rev, just to let you know, man, this is our OCE series. We just started it. This is our very first one. Welcome back. And we will still be live at our regular hour on Saturday. Or no, on Sunday. However, as of right now, we're hanging out with the Aussies. We're up late. And I gotta say, they've been treating us to one hell of a time.
Oh, yes, indeed.
As Bowser would call this is a hat party. Ghosty, what's up, man? It's a 1 a.m. tournament. What is this madness? I'm asking myself the same thing. However, FidgetStimmer, though, their life bar has seen much better days. We're answering back. Jack's here to pick up the tab, except for we're going to be putting a pin in that one. That's on their way out. Jump-ins as well. Hang on a second, Stimmer. What do you got for us? The punish! And this should be the round. Spend the fatal blow. He doesn't even need it. There's no way he doesn't need it. And Stimmer, so much plot armor. And that makes me angry, chat.
Round two.
Well, that Jax cameo again, providing so much combo opportunity, and knowing all of this is FidgetStimmer, because he's got the matchup knowledge, and this is obviously a character that he's an expert level with.
And these two were teammates in the last Shark Tank when we still had OCE in there. I gotta say, man, these two know each other very well. They are countering each other from pillar to post. They're just trying to make their way in. Kia trying to win the zoning battle. Good grab coming from Kia.
This high damaging grab there from Sonya. One of the perks of using Sonya. Nice 140 damage grab.
These hats, though, the hats that never stop. Tries to go for the overhead, though, but it's going to be Fidget, who is not having it whatsoever. However, some armor will suffice for now. What we got from here? Punches to the Dome Nugget. An immediate spark port. And Jax is not going to be letting you off the hook. Not that easy. Into the corner we go. Can they find this last one? No, we've got the overhead coming from Kia. And this is scaling, but this is still going to be enough. And this is going to be a tie ball game. These two unable to pull away from each other, Pewter.
I wasn't just idly boasting.
Hard fought through and through right here. Now it comes the final round. Will Fidget Stimmer take the 2-0 lead, or will it be tied up by Kia? Right now he looks like he's looking pretty strong at the start of round 3 here. Knocking Jax out of the equation for the time being.
Goodness. And did you notice that, by the way, Kia has not been getting grabbed lately. You saw Packz grabbing them a ton early. They were able to adapt late. It's translated into this set as well. A jump in as well. And Kia right now going to be trying to play the long con here. And use the Jax, though. The jump in coming from Stimmer. What's it going to be? Waiting for them to press a button.
Now wait for Jax to get back on the field, too.
And look at Fidget, though, looking for that counter. However, Sonya, 14% to the dome piece. Hats on their way out. Sonya trying to put it on ya. All right, Stimmer, I'm sorry, it's going to be all Kia and chat. This should be enough. This is going to be a tie ball game, and these two going to be tied as hell, and this is going to be no sweeps. We haven't had any sweeps in quite a while, Computerson.
Finish him.
No, they're not. And he gives them just triple headlock, quadruple headlocks all over the place now. It is tied up. Yes, one apiece. Fantastic stuff. This is getting intense.
This is very much so getting intense. However, one of these two is going to be taking the lead right here, and I do not think we're getting a character switch whatsoever. And let me ask Vale, since they're in the chat, who would you rather play in grand finals? One has to wonder, though. I do believe he did take out both. Yes, that's right. Vale took out both players, and that's why they're here.
Oh, yeah, correct you are. So let's see. Who is going to step up to the plate, and who's going to give it their all to get his face against the mighty Val?
All right, well, let's do it. And by the way, Vale says, I hate playing against Raiden. Can definitely understand that. And Stimmer's Raiden has been pretty top tier, as we see in this event. Kia, though, seems to have found some sauce in order to take it out. Now we're sitting here. We're having some debate. We're having a little bit of a debate team here. We're going to pick a different cameo, Peter. One has to wonder, but I do not think that there's going to be any better one than Jax, especially for Fidget Stimmer's playstyle. Let's get you to match number 3. Let's get it.
From your lips.
Yeah, I think it's pretty smart for him to stay with this one. And yeah, let's see if it pays off here, just to keep that decision. I mean, we saw how close it was. He was pretty close to getting up 2-0. So let's see what he's doing in the tie round here.
Yes, he is. Stimmer answers back immediately, though, and this is going to be some serious corner pressure on the wake up unless we get some meter, and blows him up for trying to wake up with buns. You love to see it. Stimmer right now looking to pull away completely, and Stimmer a gigantic lead. Going to be hard to see how he loses this one. Hat coming out, and look at that, though. He's walking up, and then he's walking back. I love to see the step back counters. Okay. Armor going to be paying off, at least for now. Ooh, says you go this way, I'll go home. And that's a huge punish into the... Jax keeps it relatively safe. Stimmer right now, you can't afford to give up this lead, though. Catches him out of the air, and that is going to be more than enough. And now Kia on the back burner yet again.
Fight.
Good stuff right there. Superman through the air just to close it out. And now he's countering.
Look at that counter, though, coming from Fidget. Oh, Jesus. And one. By the way, after this, chat, don't go anywhere. Our big grand finals, the winner of this, going to be taken on Vale. Overhead. Goes for the low immediately, though, counters. And Fidget Stimmer looking to take the lead. Can he get that 2-1 score? Jump in again. 1-1. And a nice grab, but he says, get off of me, good sir. We shan't be doing that. Not today. Fidget Stimmer not completely out of the woods. Not just yet. Not completely out of the woods, I should say. Not just yet. People forget that. Double low.
FidgetStimmer is coming in. He's the only one away from taking a 2-1 advantage.
And one more, and that's gonna be a chat. And FidgetStimmer takes a 2-1 score. They can see grand finals from here. However, Kia gonna have one more chance to answer back, Computerson. Let's see if he can send us to yet another game 5.
Yeah, let's see. FidgetStimmer looking quite strong here with the Raiden, and yeah, keeping the same cameo and character selection. Serena, of course, seems to have paid off because he's up 2-1 now.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I don't think Kia's gonna be switching, but if they are, I'd like to see some more of that Takeda. However, ultimately up to the Hat Man to my right. And he says we're choosing the same thing, same cameo. If I get it done, it's gonna be with this character. Let's go!
Wars continues, and let's see, yeah, if he can bring it to a game 5, or if FidgetStimmer decides I'm gonna punch my ticket here to the Grands.
I'm open to any option here. Of course, we do love more games around here. By the way, 2 hours and 40 minutes on the board. Thank you so much to everybody who has stuck with us the entire time. And if you just got here, you are in for a show. Oceanic region is putting it on.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, 100% correct, you are there, and we are back in the flesh pits again. One of the most confusing levels to me.
Yeah.
But there's just dead stuff and weird experiments going on everywhere. Pretty cool.
It reminds me of my old bedroom. However, we'll talk about that later because we gotta talk about this now. FidgetStimmer once again and not taking no for an answer in the storm cell, taking him skyward, bound and down. The damage only heating up from here. Stimmer is going crazy. Is this enough? And he's on set point. A dominant round coming from them.
Looks like your body.
Oh yeah, he ran right through that health bar with the greatest of ease, and now he finds himself. Oh yes, I'm set
God,
point.
what an anti-air shooter. Oh my goodness. Stimmer, stop it, man. This is too much. But also keep going.
Good stuff right there. Okay, nice counterattack. However, from Kia.
Yes, sir.
Do a little back throw there. Superman to get some stage distance here.
Two very high-level players coming from the Oceanic region. The winner is going to get Vale in grand finals. However, Kia says we're not done, not just yet, but hang on a second. FidgetStimmer waking up with buttons. That's disastrous for Kia. And right now, this is one-way traffic. Is there any surviving this? Here comes Jax! And Chad, one more sequence from Fidget is gonna send him to grand finals. And that's gonna be it, Chad. That is gonna be FidgetStimmer with a 3-1 score. He is going to grand finals. Kia, thank you so much for playing today. Definitely love to see the gameplay. As my first time watching you in stable ping, and I think I speak for me, Computerson, and all, nearly 200 people in the building when I say thank you so much for being here, man. Tremendous set.
Absolutely, yeah, great match right there. Heroic effort to fight through the lower bracket. So good job to you. You should be proud of this. I'm sure we'll see you again. Now FidgetStimmer, however, is going to move on to Grands, and hopefully he'll have to reset the bracket against Vale.
And by the way, Nikki, just stay in this cough if you can. We're just going to invite Vale straight from here. But with that, Chad, we've got your main event, though. We've got the show, man. This is going to be it. Who is qualifying today? Let's find out. We've got one more match for you. It's been an amazing tournament from start to finish. It's going to be FidgetStimmer, and it's going to be Big Vale coming through. Chat, let's get it done. Computerson, one more. Let's go.
Absolutely here. We'll wait for Vale to arrive. I'm sure he's really looking forward to this fight. I mean, why would you not be? You want to qualify for this great event that you're putting on, which has already got $200 in it. So
yes, sir. $200. Nearly 200 people in the house. Could not ask for a better day. By the way, anybody who's familiar with tournament format, especially double elimination. So FidgetStimmer, if they win 3 games, they reset the bracket. If Vale wins 3 games, this tournament is over. So, ultimately up to the players, and you know what? These have been the best 2 of today, at least so far. Well, no, I mean, this is the end of the tournament, but you get the idea, chat. Let's do it. Both players are locked, loaded, and ready to go. Chat, I give you your main event of the evening. FidgetStimmer, take it on Vale. Let's do it.
Here we go. Headlocked. I am not going to combo breaker, unfortunately, this year. It just wouldn't work out for me. Because I've still never been to one, and it's not that far of a drive for me because I'm in Minnesota, so it's just to Illinois. It's probably like 5-6 hours, something like that. But I'm not going to make it this year, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can't go. I have no money. All right, Chad, let's do it.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons for this. Like, normally I have a bit more finances, but this year it just wouldn't be smart for me. So
I'll tell you this,
Anyways,
man.
we have a fight right here in front of us.
Yes, sir. And by the way, SoulsClue, this has been an amazing top 8, man. And I cannot wait to do. It sucks that we only get 7 more of these. I want more. However, we will see how things go ultimately. Into the sky, though. Ultimately, this is going to be Fidget Stimmer says, you know what? I've got work to do. I know we had a couple players that said they were happy to see some Ghostface. And yo, what's going on, Rotary? Coming through with another $2 bomb. Thank you so much. All right. The chat is cooking. The players are cooking. Fidget Stimmer says, let me get my get back. Let me qualify. Remember, only the top 1 player qualifies for the finale. Now with the low, immediate spark port. And Jack's here to pick up the tab. A dominant round coming from Fidget Stimmer. And that's going to be a wrap on that round 1. Confidently going to them.
We go again.
Yeah, he's really continuing his momentum from the last match. And let's see if Vale can do something to counterplay this. He's on the winner's side. You don't want to get reset.
All right, Fidget Stimmer, though, trying to learn from that last set. It was super close. I do believe a Game 5, Computerson. However, going skybound and down. Overhead knives, though, calls the striker, though, calls the homie. That's another full combo on the side of Vale. Vale coming in today as the number 4 seed. Fidget Stimmer, the number 3 seed. But these two, they don't care about seeds. They care about getting into that qualifier spot. They do not want to have to come back here and do this all again. Unless they do. However,
You never know.
hey, man. Remember, if you qualify, you cannot play in the next qualifiers. That's the way we do things. But you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should change that rule, man, because I kind of want to see all these. Maybe they should just be able to gatekeep. Who the hell knows? And that's a beautiful combo. And chat, this should be the beginning of the end. Vale getting absolutely taken over by that, and that is Fidget Stimmer with a 1-0 score. Explodes ahead, and another photo finish coming from the Raiden main to my right.
Raiden.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and great answer. Great way to start off this grand finals here by Fidget Stimmer. Now he's 1 more away from resetting the bracket. Vale wants to get out of here while he can with his victory, but Fidget Stimmer says, you know, I have a word to say about this.
And by the way, we still got Minneapolis in the house, and I'm not just talking about computers. And Johnny Consumer sending us some jewels. Thank you so much, Johnny, for everything you do for the channel. And thank you so much for just hanging out, man. It means a lot. Love seeing you in chat. And that goes for nearly all 200 people watching around the world. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Guys, once again, our main event, and Fidget Stimmer trying to extend this. Remember, if Fidget Stimmer wins 3, Computerson, we start a new set.
I can't wait.
Yeah, that's true.
To meet your
And thanks yet again, Johnny Consumer, always for the love, for hanging out, being a good person in the chat, just a good person in general. And now let's see if Vale can respond to this.
Fidget Stimmer, though, they've got a lot of momentum on their side. Remember, Vale took a little bit of a break, though. It was about a half-hour break. You can see it, though. Fidget Stimmer feeling all the momentum in the world, trying to come out the lows. Jax to keep it safe.
Big damage right there.
Vale, though, ultimately able to get a combo started, not able to get a combo finish, though. People forget that. Then one, overhead technology.
A little bit too far away to connect on that one.
Oh, yes, sir. However, there's going to be gunshots. Vale starting to wake up in front of our eyes. And Vale going full double pits to Chesty. Okay. And Vale is only 1 hit away from taking this lead. Can they get it, though? The double low coming out on the side of Stimmer. And the pressure starting to mount. You can see Vale trying to be super calculated. Finally finds the swing.
Good timing right there on that one.
Okay. All right, Stimmer backing up. Doesn't not want to give up nothing cheap. Stimmer still with the lead. By the way, a huge shout out to Fidget Stimmer. By the way, the person who's responsible for helping me set these events up. The OCE season has been nothing but gracious to us. And this is going to be all Vale on this end. They're going to be looking for that fatal blow, computers, and they are going to be spending that fatal blow.
Oh yeah, they let it rip right there. This is going to be pretty close, but 1,100 health for Raiden and Jax, so that's a factor too. Only 950 for Ghostface with Striker there.
He's got
not
the
going to
lead.
quite do it.
He's got the cameo, and this should be chip territory in Vale. Only down by 1 round as we move into the third. I'm sorry, the second.
2. Fight.
Yeah, indeed, round 2 right here. Vale looking to tie things up and, you know, proceed to move on towards winning this one. But right now, Fidget Stimmer, he's he does not want to let that happen so easily. But now he might not have much of a choice because Vale is kind of on the offense, big time swinging.
Keep in mind, yes, Vale, if he's able to get this done now, he does not have to beat any of these guys again until the finale. FidgetStimmer says it's never going to be that easy. A gigantic lead from them, immediately going to be answering back. Nice jump kick, though, on the side of Vale, and a beautiful command grabby. There is Striker as well. This is usually where they start to pull it back. The highway robbery on full display, Pewter. And one more is all they need to tie this up or take the lead. And looking for it. There's another grab. Where's Striker at? Where's Striker at? Not available, not just yet.
The gunshot not quite available.
He's got breaker. This is tense. This is tough. One of these players is gonna have to commit. Goes for the low, not gonna find it. And another one, he's on chip territory. And that is gonna, wait, the overhead. And FidgetStimmer, can we tie this up? Calls the homie, but you know what? Nobody's gonna be answering that call, Computerson, and now Stimmer is close to going up 2-0. Can he get it done?
Yeah, very close right there. What a crazy scramble we had at the end of it. And now, with a seemingly pretty great amount of momentum, is FidgetStimmer. We're looking to cease that momentum here is Vale. He's going to have an opportunity by letting Striker fire off his gun a little bit, too.
Yes, sir. And Brandon, as you can see, he's nervous in the chat. I'm going to be honest, I'm nervous as well. This has been a while, by the way, since we've seen a grand finals featuring a Raiden and a Ghostface. We see a lot of Homelander, a lot of Cyrax, a fair amount of Havocs. Oceanic Region coming out with some different technology, though, and now Stimmer going to take the lead. Vale says we've had enough.
No Havocs, no Homelanders today.
Hey, you love to see it, man. Sign me up for 6 or 7 more of these.
I do love to see that, yes.
And Vale, what's it going to be? Is this going to be enough? Surely not. He needs one more. Does he make the call out, though? And this is looking tough. He's on chip territory, but wait, here comes Jax. 950 health. I think he's dead. And that is FidgetStimmer with a goated comeback and a 2-0 lead. He's one game away from resetting that bracket. Are you serious?
Wow, 2-0 in pretty dramatic fashion right there. And let's see if he can pull off the reset.
I gotta say, man, these guys are swinging, man, here from the Oceanic region on our very first qualifier. And FidgetStimmer looking to reset the bracket, trying to give us more matches. You know what? I'm never mad about that whatsoever. However, Vale starting to watch this life lead crumple in front of his very eyes.
Who is this?
Yeah, very tough stuff right there. And it looks like, are we gonna stay with Ghostface?
That is the $200 question we have right now. By the way, guys, yes, currently sitting on a $200 prize pool brought to you by this insane, amazing community. If anybody does want to donate to that, you can do so right there, what is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Thank you guys again so much for all the love. Let's get you back to it.
Round 1. Fight.
It's going to be tough.
Let's see what Vale has in response right here.
And by the way, Bowser saying if Fidget wins this tournament, I'll bathe in unflavored Jello. I'll join you on that, Bowser. I got you. All right, big crunch coming out. And now and you can see Vale says, you know what, I've got so much work to do, Computerson, I've got to start now. No time like the present. Hey?
Yeah, he's off to a good start right there. 415, huh?
Good grab. Blows out the guts, gives him that Taco Bell treatment. Vale, though, answering back in a very big way. They would have to win 3 straight in order for this bracket to not get reset. And that could be a bridge too far. Stimmer immediately answers back with a counter. Jump, it's coming through, slices the Achilles in half. And yo, what's going on, Big Rev? He said, how big is your tub? Are we all joining Bowser? I'm down, why not? Sign me the hell up. Stimmer, with one combo for either of these gentlemen, would surely be the round. Jump, it's coming, no up block attempt. And now you can see it though, Vale starting to get a little bit nervous here. Jack still continuing to shatter that pavement. Not going to be enough. However, one more sequence period would be enough for Vale. And that is going to be Vale getting that round and getting it done. However, they've got so much more to make up, Pewter.
Fight.
Yes, they do. And the huge health difference is a big part of the hill to climb if you are Vale. And right now, FidgetStimmer kind of starting to roll here. Lots of damage is poured out in a very short amount of time.
And Bowser, you're an absolute madman, and that's why we love you. And yes, to Computerson's point, yes, FidgetStimmer absolutely rocking and absolutely rolling. They are on reset point, which means that W next to Vale would go away.
Final round. Fight.
Correct, you are, and the momentum is on the side of FidgetStimmer, I would believe. And looks like it's going to continue to be that way. And Jax is down there causing chaos in the background as well. It's going to be another ground pound.
And this would be quite the comeback if they're even able to reset this bracket. FidgetStimmer saying we're not taking no for an answer here. Oh my god, the jump on that command grab, or that tick throw rather. Down one. The low's not going to be paying off though. You can see it though. Vale immediately calls him out, avoids the striker. Stimmer's close. Can he get it? And one more. Is this going to be enough? And FidgetStimmer's going to reset the bracket, which means we go to one more set. And look at the bags. Look at the bags, Pewter. No! It was so good. There was no toxicity. And then he brought it.
Oh my goodness. The bracket is now reset. Oh, FidgetStimmer 3-0 too.
And if you guys are wondering what a bracket reset means, that means we restart the entire tournament. All crazy? No. We just restart the main event. This is going to be now effectively 0-0. Vale has lost all their security and now has to do this the hard way. Chat, let's do it though. Let's see who's going to win this first to 3. All the momentum on FidgetStimmer's side.
Yeah, and there might be, looks like there is a character selection change here.
And this is hype, man. Hey, our first OCE tournament, we got game 5s, we got bracket resets. Sign me the hell up for the next one.
Oh yeah, this tournament has had a bit of everything, great character variety as well. And now we get the classic Noob Saibot skin. Let's see what he can do here. After the reset, this is making him think, and I've got Janet here and Noob.
Yes, sir, and if you guys are just tuning in or if you've been here the entire time, once again, thank you so much. And what this means is whoever gets to 3 now wins this event. Triple low coming out, no punish out of any of that, but we do have armor. Okay. And immediately tries to take him skybound, but Jack's here to pick up the tab. Okay. Once again, guys, there will be 7 more qualifiers coming up. I'll be talking with the OCE scene to determine a day. It looks like Vale having a tremendous amount of success, however, Stimmer ultimately able to retake that lead, Peter. And goes for the grab. That's a manly grab. I appreciate that grab. And tries to catch him again. The low's coming out. Jack's on the horn. And still pressing, still guessing. Can the cameo get involved? You better believe it. And one more from either player, though. Vale having a lot of success, though. That could have been the round. And Johnny Consumer with another 10 bomb. He says if we don't get to $300, I'll be upset. Johnny Consumer absolutely saying, you know what? We're not done at 2. We are still going. Johnny Consumer, you absolute demon. Thank you so much again.
Yeah, thank you so much. Great stuff right there. I think we will. We've already get to 210 here, and this is only the first event, so I think we could.
Yeah, there's still 7 more qualifiers coming up. Johnny, you absolute madman. Thank you so much again for everything you do, and we appreciate you, man. We appreciate everybody up in the building, the better half of 200 people here. And Vale taking that first round. They look like they have more in their plans. Let's see what we got. And by the way, even if you're not coming from the OCE region, if you're staying up late with us or if you're waking up early with us, put a 1 in the chat if you want to see more of these. These guys clearly can scrap. For the low, no punish on any of that. And now that's going to be all Vale, though. They seem to have found a character to do some serious legwork, Peter. And that's going to be the game. Vale takes his very first one.
Yeah, there we go. Vale's character selection is proving to be a great choice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Vale, though, it looked like it was all done for them. A nice change of the wardrobe, and that is absolutely going to be enough. Chat, let's go take you to that replay. Let's see exactly how Vale's able to do it. And look at all the ones in chat. Everyone wants to see some more OCE. Myself included, of course.
I've been enjoying it a great deal. And let's see what we got here after the finals reset. We'll see if Vale can complete this, or if FidgetStimmer can seemingly do the impossible.
Yes, sir. And by the way, Packz, I would do these every single day. You guys don't know me. I'm a crazy person. We do these for EU, Middle East, and NA. Basically every single day. I don't see why we couldn't add OCE to that. Either way, chat, let's get you back to the match. Let's do the damn thing.
That day will not come, Bihan.
All right, let's get going and let's get rolling. See which one of these two is going to be coming out on top. FidgetStimmer, though, suffering their first defeat in quite some time. Losing a little bit of momentum, immediately comes out with the armor. However, we know what kind of numbers Noob Saibot can put up. Not as much mix-oriented. as the ghost face, but still gonna lead to some great results. And Janet absolutely crushing you. Shudder, I'm down for it, man. You don't have to sell me on this region. I'm already sold. Once you're done selling, you gotta stop selling. However, into the sky, and this is gonna be all Vale, but wait, there it is. And Vale is halfway to winning this set. Yeah, Packz, I'm gonna be in talks with you guys for doing the next one. We wanna do it maybe bi-weekly. However, if we do it weekly, that is also gonna work as well. Okay.
Good stuff right here so far by Vale. A little Fidget Stimmer is gonna counter with some offense of his own, and Jack's backbreakers always in play. It seems like he always knows when those meters are there. He always holds on to it, so he knows he has one anytime he gets a combo started.
Good grab, but an even better tech. It's that pick myself because I'm amazing. Shudder, what are you even saying right now? What are you saying to my stream? Crushes him into the corner. Fidget Stimmer answering back. This is not going to be one-way traffic whatsoever. Goes for the spark port, and here comes Jax as well. This should be enough to clean up the round. He cannot break away from that, and Vale goes down. Fidget Stimmer only down by one. Let's see if he can bring it back.
Fight.
Okay, how's that gonna help for OCE? Those guys are Middle East, and I'm not a geologist, but Middle East seems kind of far from Australia, New Zealand. Okay, good grab. Even better tech on the side of Stimmer. And now that, drops it though. You don't see that too often out of Stimmer. Overhead is good, and there's an immediate teleport come Peterson, and this is gonna be a serious chunk of change coming out of Vale.
Yeah, big damage piled on right there by Vale. Bomb setup is going to be in place soon. Here it is. Now he just needs an opening so he can pop that thing.
And Vale right now is enjoying a serious life lead, though that's a hell of a punish. Hang on a second. Fidget Stimmer not just done, not just yet. Needs one more to cash out into that fatal blow. I do not think he's going to do it just yet. And he's going to do it just yet. I'm actually stupid. Oh, my goodness. All right. This would give Fidget Stimmer the lead, but he does not have a lot of resources at his disposal now, Pewter.
Oh God, we're gonna get to 600 on this combo.
Oh my goodness, 1.6 on what? Let's go for the overhead. Down one. And he gets the shimmy in chat. Oh my God, he gets the up block and wait, he had to win, but that is gonna be Vale on a 2-0 score. Are you kidding me? They both had the win.
What a down two right there to finish it off. And yeah, it was tough scramble there at the end. I thought that combo was gonna definitely pay off for Fidget Stimmer, but instead finding themselves down 2-0. Yeah, both players had a chance to take that one, and it just was
By the way,
when things get tense at the end of the round like that.
Well, I'll tell you this, guys. Ain't no time like the present. And by the way, we did crack that 200 viewer mark. Thank you guys all so much. And one of the best qualifiers we've had in recent memory. $210 in that prize pool. And a huge shout out to this community. Is this going to be the last match? Does Fidget Stimmer have anything else that they can throw our way? We want to see it. They're coming out with the Kenshi. Let's go.
Kenshi in the house, though. The change that's the one he's going to be locked in here for the remainder of the event tonight.
You in sector A.
Stimmer would have to win 3 straight on Kenshi. And keep in mind, Vale can switch if they lose even just one.
Round 1. Fight.
And if this is the last match we have tonight, let me just say, guys, this has been an excellent qualifier. It's been great meeting a ton of new players and viewers coming from Oceania and everybody watching from around the world. And by the way, Johnny wants to see some Conan. We don't have Conan, but we do have the big sword coming out. Fidget Stimmer, though, says this is not going to be the last match. We've got other plans, computer. Overhead is good, and that is going to be absolute domination on the side of Fidget Stimmer.
Will you yield?
Round 2.
Correct, you are. That was a pretty convincing one by Fidget Stimmer. Let's see if we can continue the punishment here. Right now, Vale says, hey, I can do combos. I got combos too.
One of my wrestlers that I coached in high school just sent me a message right now, all caps. These Aussies swinging.
Oh, dude. They indeed are. It's been a treat. It's been a really delight to watch.
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. This is still a region that has a lot of fight left in it, and we're happy to help show it off. However, Vale right now going to be answering in a big way, trying to go for the zoning technique, trying to go for the zoning approach. Let's see it. Goes for the low. Still pressing is going to be Vale. Immediately calls him out. These two know each other so well. However, Striker going to be aiding you in your cause. Not able to whip out the ghost. Not just yet. An immediate tries to swing it, and Vale goes on tournament point. One more pewter is all he needs.
Final round.
Oh my, correct you are. And this dude Cybot is looking ultimate and strong. Wondering why he didn't make the change earlier? I don't know. Me too, but otherwise, let's see what Kenshi can do here against this very powerful noob.
Nice. And this is going to be Vale. Once again, he's forced to use that meter. Kenshi, he needs that bar as well. Whips it out. He's got to get some damage, and he does. Right? And we are moving. We are cruising. The low's good. Beautiful pickup as well. Stimmer trying to send us to one more game at the very minimum. And he gets a beautiful punish, and there's a grab. Stimmer, if he can stay alive here, that would mean a lot. It would mean everything.
Well, absolutely, it certainly would. And you want to just clean this up if you are Vale right now, because the last thing you want is him to start getting some momentum, even after he already did for the reset.
Oh, that's a biting blast. It doesn't pay off, but it kind of does. And Chad, we're not done. Fidget Stimmer stays alive. He says this tournament is going nowhere, but I don't know Vale too well, but I would almost guarantee we see a character switch here, Peter. He wants to win this tournament. What's up, by the way, Miska? Well over 200 people in the audience, Peterson. This has been a sellout crowd, and I gotta say, man, the company has been absolutely goated, man. Mate, what's up, man?
Oh, absolutely. Fantastic time right now for anybody joining us, and hopefully the fighters had a good time playing it. I think they did, and I've certainly enjoyed watching all these new names, faces, and yeah, just a great character, and also the fact that there was no Havoc and no Homelander, so it's victories all around for me.
I think that's why we have 200 viewers. And you know what? We say a giant thank you to the Oceania region for that. May, good morning to you. Yes, the Biden Blast. And by the way, McDonberry, hopefully I'm saying your name right, says this overlay is fire. Hey, appreciate it, man. We try to put in a lot of work for the players, man. We try to set the stage for them, but now it is go time. Vale, by the way, does come out with the same character. I'm an actual moron, Peterson. We'll talk about that later. We got to talk about this right now. Goes for an immediate teleport after that up block. Very good stuff on the side of Vale.
Yeah, great way to start right here if you want to put this thing away, which I'm sure he does. It says that his twin brother is going to get knocked out before he can put the bomb on, and now Sento, another brother, sort of, for Kenshi, comes out, and he's advancing.
And by the way, the Halo guy said, I like you more, man. Welcome to the channel. Great to have you here. Welcome everybody watching from around the world. These two duking it out, but Stimmer looking poised to send us to a game 5. I gotta see it, Pewter. All right, Stimmer he's only down by 1 round. I think we're getting a game 5, man. I'm calling it.
And a great start there by Vale in the last round, but ultimately was overcame by the power of Kenshi and Fidget Stimmer. But now he's answering back again, forcing you off the meter if you're Fidget Stimmer. Teleport's gonna be no good.
Gets the low, and this is looking all kinds of bad for Vale. Is he about to watch another lead slip away? Stimmer is going crazy. Hey man, Halo guy says I'm from Perth, Western Australia. Hey, shout outs to you, shout outs to Robert Whitaker, man. I gotta say, man, we love the oceanic scene, though the Aussie scene has been going crazy. And I gotta say, man, they are definitely keeping me awake here at midnight here in Southern California. Stimmer, is this enough? I think we're doing it, Peter. I think we're going to a game 5. And wait, is it enough? Oh, he's dead. He's Omega dead. And Chad, with that, this is going to be our final match of the night. It's Fidget Stimmer and it's Vale in one of the best tournaments we have hosted in recent memory. Over $210 on the line for the finale. Let's go and let's roll. I need to see some life in the chat. Let me know you're here and let me know you've got a pulse.
Oh yeah, everyone's got to be having a great time. And here we've just from start to finish, it's been amazing. Started with 2 game 5s and 2 final rounds for the start of the event, and now we have a reset into a game 5.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, beautiful. These guys down under, they can absolutely scrap, and we've been seeing that all night. Chat, I give you your final match of the night. Kyle Burrows, welcome back to the building. And now Vale now decides to make a switch. He's going back with the broke face.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay, moving back to Ghost. I guess maybe that's a counter pick for the Kenshi.
All right, well, let's do it, chat. Your final match of the night. May the best man win. Let's go.
Until I feel bone.
How can anyone's mind be that
By the way,
sick?
Dr. Insomniac, what's up, man? Good to see you. And by the way, Halo Guy, thank you so much for the subscription. Yes, guys, if you enjoy the content, feel free to like, subscribe. It definitely does help us out, and this is going to be the best time to do so. All right, into the air we go. Overhead, Stimmer, they know what's on the line. Vale, they know what's on the line. Overhead's coming out. And gunshots as well. This Ghostface has been the character of the event on the side of Vale Pewter. This Kenshi has been doing some serious work. The Biden blast is gonna send him full screen.
Got a very cool jacket on too.
Hey. All right. This Ghostface doing kind of what we thought it was gonna happen. But FidgetStimmer, the question is, can they? They can! They immediately pull out the Ghost. Puts it away though. Overhead is good. Now the Ghost is back out. You cannot get hit. And he immediately spends the armor, and that's gonna be the round. FidgetStimmer with their very first lead of the set officially.
My goodness. Now this is huge.
If he gets this reverse 3-0, I like what I see out of Vale. But this would be the most goated tournament in at least 6 or 7 months. But Vale says, I've got other plans, Mr. Vape.
Oh wow. Just relentless there, forcing the breaker, but already 370 damage had been given out. So maybe a little bit of a different decision on the breaker there, but now the Ghost is out and it's just not doing much because Ghost face is out, stabbing him on each side.
Overhead is good. Chad, there's no way we're getting a final round on this. Are we actually gonna do it? Not if Stimmer has anything to say about it, but he might not have much of a choice. Stimmer would need a Christmas miracle. Of course, the holiday season's gonna be long over. Takes it into the air. You gotta guess right. Overhead is no good. Tries to go for the low. If he connects once, this could be all she wrote, but that wait. Overhead. He doesn't have the Ghost out, Pewter. And immediately calls him out. Chat, I give you your final round of the night. Yo, what's up, G-Star?
Here it is.
This is it. This is it.
The defense by Vale in the corner on that previous round was just insane. He had to wait out the Ghost and make his turn to strike. And now he is striking back in a big-time way.
Peterson, the honest question is, how do we top this? The final round of the final game of the final match of the final main event.
I know, and a reset on top of it. I don't know how we do, but I have faith in all the Australian players, Oceania, because they've put on nothing but a spectacular show today.
And this live audience of 200 plus people, I gotta say, this has been absolutely incredible. He puts it away, that's a lot of damage. And Striker's back out, this is gonna be it, Chad. And Vale is gonna be our very first qualifier in Vape's Fight Night, Oceania, and a 3-2 score. He absolutely had to go out there and earn it. And Peterson, well played to both players. Well played to well over 20 players in this event. What an incredible qualifier.
Can't ask for one better than that. Brilliant play by both of y'all. You should be patting yourself on the back. You guys put on a hell of a show, but ultimately it will be Vale taking it in very dramatic fashion.
Yes, sir. And while we're happy to bring you this content, we ultimately could not have done this without the players. Congratulations to everybody who got to play on stream today and everybody who played off stream today.
Yes.
Thank you guys all so much. Oh, wait, we're on the wrong one. Chat, with that though, that is going to be your very first qualifier of Vape's Fight Night Oceanic in a prize pool that has well over $200 in it. Congratulations to Vale. They had to go out there, they had to do the damn thing, and you know what? Well earned and well deserved. Fantastic night, and I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Still, many more to come. We'd like to do this 2 times a week. However, we're going to be talking to the Oceania region and talking to the scene and seeing ultimately what we decide to do. But with that, Chad, that is going to be it for us today. Computerson, do you have anything else you want to say?
Just a great event. Thank you for all the people in the chat that showed up, showed love, and donated, and all the fighters for just putting on a terrific show.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely, Computerson. Thank you so much for joining me on the mic. Even though the circumstances were not the best, we appreciate you a ton. But with that, chat, that is going to be it for us tonight. If you enjoyed the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. If you're watching this later, be sure to like the video. Be sure to hang out with us whenever we go live. Put that notification bell on. And with that, guys, that is going to be it for us today. We should be live sometime tomorrow. If not, we got Shark Tank on Sunday. Be sure to tune in. That will be at 11 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be talking with the Aussies to see when we go live again. Other than that, you guys take care now. Thank you all so much for a banger event. And until next time, I am Vape Coach. That is Computerson. We will see you later. Much love and bye-bye now.
Oh yes, take care, y'all.